Says so.
Hello and welcome to the Velvetiki Lounge.
Woohoo! Ow! Yeah, baby. We just keep doing this until somebody shows up with a comment. So.
I see that there are people watching. Hello and welcome. Do you hear the cars racing out on our street?
Now we got them. Yeah,
hi,
baby.
Dime, and hi,
Hi,
Eric. Good
Glad
to
to
see
see you
both
gents
of
here.
you.
Got
yeah,
it going on.
just as soon as I hit go live, I hear like some cars like drag racing out on our
Vroom.
streets. So yeah, never a dull moment here at the Velvetiki Room.
Literally, if you're shooting outside, the microsecond you decide to
Oh, yeah.
press record, suddenly it's just like, "Rah!" or lawn equipment, or just,
Dime knows because
You know.
Glendora reads his horoscope and she's
Because-
sometimes outside.
and she comments on such things.
And
so
it's loud.
so you should know.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Good to see you.
The other thing is we got a couple of guys locally who just love their little putt-putt mobile, and who have like sort of modified the muffler so that thing backfires,
Oh yeah.
and it's just like pow pow, and I'm like, okay, did somebody get shot out there locking the
Hi,
doors?
Kalaka boy.
But no, it's just some idiot driving around in his idiot mobile. That happens.
Oh.
I'm sure it happens in your neighborhood too, folks.
Eric says, I understand. I'm dealing with
Particularly
loud
these days.
farting motorcycles outside right now. I know.
Oh yeah.
It never ends.
Rip,
And
rip,
I don't think
rip.
it matters where you live either. I really
No.
don't. I think it's just
No.
kind of the same everywhere.
You know,
Anyway,
there's a saying out there which is a classic piece of wisdom.
miticize it?
It is what it is. I know that's sort of a tautology, but you logicians can figure that one
Thank
out
you,
yourself.
Dime. Hi, Julie. Good to see you.
I like your logic better. Miticize it,
Miticize it.
Don't criticize it.
Don't criticize.
Take that sucker in and
I
tune
know.
it up,
Yeah,
man.
I know. We always
The
say
hell?
that. Hi, John. Good to see you.
Hey, John. Certainly, anytime we're following one of these big F-150s and it's just belching smoke, I'm like, tune up, man.
Oh, I know.
Woo! Son of
Interior
a
air.
bitch.
Interior air.
Yeah, jeez, man.
I know.
And they're just, I don't care, whatever. It's like, hey, it's my lungs, pal.
I know. I know. Thank heavens.
Can't even.
Thank heavens we can hit interior air. Let's just say that. How's everyone?
How is everybody tonight? Here we are.
Hi,
We're
Errol.
like 2 minutes in, and like the crowd's really starting to grow.
know.
Hey, awesome.
Oh, Errol had a
Kind of a
meeting last week.
Oh,
When
okay.
I got home, oh, geez, I know. Thank you, Errol. Well, I'm glad you're here. Yay.
Excellent. Well, glad to see you on this one. You can always watch the rebroadcast. And you know what? Along the way, if you're like, hey, I wanted to ask you guys something, just drop us a personal. We'll find it.
Exactly.
We answer all questions.
You know, I feel like people sometimes leave us messages on Facebook, and I don't always see them right away. So I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and give you my email address because it's already like it's been sold to all the hackers in the world anyway. So, hi, Bill. Good to see you. And hi, Mom. Good to see you.
Hey.
Yeah, happy Wednesday indeed. So, okay, so probably the best way to message us is either Kelly at Velveteen Lounge or
Paul
at Velveteen Lounge.
You see how we kept that one kind of simple?
We might be getting rid of those addresses next fall, but in the meantime,
After we
they're-
finish paying for them, yeah, we'll go for that.
Exactly,
In the meantime,
but-
they're still active,
Yes,
useful, and it's
so-
my primary email account. So I
yeah.
just said it right here on the air. I'm sure some robot's like, aha!
I feel
Paul
really
at
bad. Like
Velveteen
I'll
Lounge,
see
I can
like
figure that out.
5 days later,
Yeah.
someone left us a message on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, oops, sorry.
Facebook is not the best possible thing, although I do check Messenger
lots of
frequently from
Fart
you.
can mufflers
from
in
FB.
Florida.
Fart can.
Hi,
I
Zion
love that.
Guru. Good to see you.
Yeah, you know why, Bill? Because they're trying to impress y'all. They're just like, yeah, man, whoa. Yeah, and you're
Oh,
sitting
I'm
there,
so
you're sitting there
impressed.
thinking to yourself, you know,
Gee, I'm
No.
so impressed.
1 centimeter. That's what you're thinking. 1 centimeter.
I know.
Sweating at these
oh,
people.
man.
You know, numbnuts is the word I use too
Numbnuts.
frequently. Get your nuts off ice, people. Seriously, it helps. Because who cares? You know, we start out talking about the fart mobiles in the neighborhood, and suddenly everyone's like, "Oh yeah, we got."
Oh,
'em."
chiming in from
got
Zion
'em.
National Park. Lovely.
Hey now. That
Nice.
is Utah, I believe. Am I right?
We've driven,
we driven
through
through
it.
Zion?
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
We've driven through. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Zion is crazy. It's cool. It's like what
Oneness.
is this alien landscape? But
I
it's
know.
very
it's
very fun.
beautiful.
You know, you're just looking at something. This was all carved by water. Yeah, like 5,000 years ago. For a long time. Probably 10,000.
There come a point where I start
1
thinking about
million
trip
years ago.
wires.
Oh, that sounds harsh.
I know, but
However, it's just.
but I think we all. I had the fantasy today. I'm just gonna go there, and say, I got home. I went out to run some errands. For the broadcast, as one does.
Broadcast, you know.
And everyone was so obnoxious. They kept turning left right in front of me, or pulling out of a parking lot where I had to slam on my brakes. And I just got home. And Paul knows. I was just like, I can't even anymore with these inbred morons.
The inbred.
I can't anymore. They're so dumb. Anyway. Oh, tell us about your movie line. I'm not allowed to give away much, but
Can't tell you the line? Can't tell you the working title.
I
Can't tell you
shot
much
a role in a
about that.
film yesterday.
Yeah.
One line, but
One-liner.
But yeah.
Good line too.
But I get paid, so
Can't tell you about the character.
I
or
can't,
where
but I
it
was very
shot.
happy to do it. Everyone, I can say that everyone was lovely, and no one was crossing any picket lines because the film was written before the strike.
So it's important to know.
Yes.
We don't have any non-union action happening over here.
No, it was all written before the strike.
She would actually not do that because you know something? It doesn't pay as well, and frequently it doesn't really like pay enough to be worth. So like
Lisa was laughing when she got her horoscope. She said, "I think I saw a reflection of Paul in the glasses." I said it couldn't be. It had to be Louis. That's right. It had to be Louis.
Had to be Lou.
Or her daddy.
Louie.
Or her daddy.
It's always possible daddy.
Paul looks a lot like her daddy.
I bear a certain resemblance. Not that much, though, really, at the end of the day. Oh, hilarious.
Oh, and they're riding between the cars. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so it was great. It was a great day. It was perfect weather. And
it was fantastic. I met you afterwards.
I know.
For a drinkarino over there right by the Penn
And one of the
Station.
actresses in the film came with me, so we all had drinks at Penn Station.
Had a few drinks there over at the
great.
Penn. There's a great new bar there in the space that used to be the post office. The post office is, I believe, the
Hi, Devin.
Farley Post Office.
And hi, Gettysburg Ma'am.
Yeah, named after the postmaster
Gettysburg
General.
Ma'am made my earrings, by the way.
So, oh yes, check this stuff out. I like
Yes.
it.
Plum Run Company.
Yep. Excellent.
Check her
excellent.
out.
Drop that link right there so people know.
Thank you, Devin.
Where to find such things. They look awesome. They look great. They look great in this light. Gotta tell you.
I know.
Yeah, we've been
love 'em.
like noting some of our favorite places because it's not like there's some big secret or anything. I mean the big sort of secret watering hole in New York right now is right inside Moynihan Hall, which is part of Penn Station now. They reappropriated part of the post office. So if you can't rebuild Penn Station, you find a McKim Mead and White building next door and say, we can move in there, which is what happened. And it's Moynihan after the senator who actually advocated for that very thing for many years. Well, it finally happened.
Bill's asking
It's actually really cool.
on Facebook. He's so I'm going to say this for the YouTube people too. Is anyone going to Hookie Low?
Are you going?
We're not,
To the Hookie
but
Low.
someone here might be.
Hookie,
So if you're going to Hookie Low, chime in.
Yeah, please.
I'm going to make a drink.
I think that you all could hook up with Bill. I'm suspecting that you're going to be there.
Yeah.
And that's going to be fun time. Last time we heard of folks going to the Hookie Low, they were saying, this has become such a rum-sponsored thing that people are just handing you drinks and whatnot.
I know. Sounds good to me.
Sounds dangerous, but sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, it was a bit different when we were there last, but that's over 10 years.
Yeah, it's
Long time.
run by completely different people than the last time we went.
Totally different crew. It's just some sort of like, corporate event running thingy. And as far as I can tell, they partner with a lot of folks to really make it slick. So what the heck? And you're in Florida. And you're to the mic guy.
Oh, Gettysburg Ma'am says I can hardly hear you all. Is it low for everyone? If it is, we'll fix the mic.
First of all, let's actually check.
Okay, hold on.
our
Lisa says drink,
settings.
drink.
Drink. Let's check our microphone here. Make sure we're on the right setting. You know, this is slightly different than we did last week.
It's a little low. Okay.
Okay.
Dime says it's a little low too. All right, we're gonna try to fix it.
Well, let's see if we can do something about that. Why am I not finding the sound? Here we go. Because they changed the color on the icons. That's why. Yeah, it is a little low. You know what we could do is do something like that.
All right, tell us if that's better. Okay.
Are we still a little low? I'm going to move this out of the way.
Hi, Dan.
That's low. Everyone says low.
Okay, everyone says low. Okay.
It is.
See if it's better now.
Okay,
because
Dan, Linda, Eric, everybody.
Much better. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
We just had to turn it up.
Oh, High Tide is running it. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
It's doing the whole thing. Oh, shut up. Ugh, these stupid messages.
Okay. All right. Is that better?
I believe that it is better for most.
Okay.
Okay, so
all right. Everyone's saying better now.
Excellent, excellent.
Whew, got that straightened out.
You got to
all
check
right.
your levels. If they look good, you're good. If they're not, you don't.
We want you to
know
hear us
until you fly. Woohoo! We do, yeah.
We might say something important, and you'll never hear it.
This is not here for like
probably not, but
minor subtleties or anything. This is broad strokes, people.
Okay, so
So
this is currently called Drinky One. So if anyone has a better name than Drinky One, let me
Undoubtedly.
know.
Listen to what's into it first, and then we'll go.
But
from
I'm
there.
starting with 2 ounces of amber rum.
Happens to be Brugal Añejo. This is a
Yes.
good product. Usually available for a very good price. So it's one of those things that I like. I mean, you can get all sorts of amber rums for like easily twice that price, and I'm like, well, you know, it's good.
Okay, I got this.
But I don't know if I'm
We can
enjoying
look
any
at the
better than this.
comments. Okay.
So
Half
better. Okay.
ounce
big
of
thumbs
the
to people. Thank you, folks.
Boracay
Much appreciated.
Cappuccino
Oh yeah,
by Tandway.
we picked that up sometime last year. Just found
I
that.
forget why we bought this, but
It was available to us. I'd never seen it before. It looked like fun, and I said, "Let's try a cappuccino liqueur." It's a little sweet, like a liqueur should be,
yes.
but it is also based on Tanduay rum as the base, which is nice. Kind of good.
Contemplated
coffee
calling the
flavor.
ear doctor. No, we just had to turn up our mic.
Ah.
Okay. So, did that.
Well,
Trying to
if
get the tap
things
back
ever
on.
seem slightly off with the technicals,
Yeah, let us know.
know. We can make adjustments here. We do try to make the color balance look good. It looks really nice from my end. I hope it's looking good for you folks too. And we've got a microphone on us so that we're not relying on the one that's all the way over there on the camera, which would definitely be low.
Quarter ounce Barrow's Intense Ginger Liqueur.
Which is a great
Okay.
place to be. I've
Yes.
sung the praises of Barrows a number of times on this very
And
broadcast.
the cappuccino and ginger. I think I'm going to like it.
I think
but
you're
we'll
gonna like
all
that.
find out together.
It's like some 2 bold flavors. Taste
Okay.
great together.
Barrow's.
We've seen Barrows being made. We made an episode there. You can go look it up
I
over here on the
know.
YouTube. I think on the Facebook too. And archived. That's got to go back to about 2017. And I recall that what they were doing was taking a whole boatload of ginger. I
Yes.
forget whether that's a metric F ton or an S ton. One of those tons. And just
A crap ton.
shredding it, soaking it
Oh,
in some
thanks,
high
Dime.
proof, get to extract it, and then combining it with the syrup to make the liqueur. It's just that simple.
Oh, the blue
good.
hues. Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Okay,
Excellent.
so
Excellent.
shake with ice. That was 3/4 of an ounce fresh lemon juice, by the way.
What's that sound?
What's that you hear?
What's that you hear? Cocktail? Cocktail? I have to try one of those sometime.
Okay. And I'm gonna. I'm not done.
But
I'm
wait,
not
there's
done.
more.
I'm going to strain it into a cocktail glass without knocking anything over.
No, that's a stunt, folks.
And
You have a number of tables around us. We finally kind of got that metric right, I think.
oh, I've got extra.
Oh, bonus bit.
Yay for extra!
I kind of love that thing when there's a little bit of a sidecar.
And I'm going to put this right here,
I'm getting out of the way.
and I'm going to pour a float of blackstrap
Blackstrap
rum
rum.
on the top.
But wait, there's more.
So, to float the blackstrap, I'm going to pour just a small
Over the back
amount
of a spoon.
over.
Mhm.
I don't need to say it. You just did.
Yep, there we
Okay,
go.
I want to make sure I don't drop this onto the computer
I hear you. A good handle.
because that would be really embarrassing.
A good handle on it would be a great
All
idea.
right, here we go.
Messy too.
All right.
There you go. Just a bit. Okay.
And
I'm gonna back off
Do you
of the drink.
Hi, Vindicator. Oh wait,
We'll get that
that's
later.
you, Bill, right?
Yeah.
That's you. Okay. All right.
Shake with the samba beat. That's right. You always shake the
Voices aren't synced with the picture. Hi, Ryan.
what? Okay.
What? That's weird. Anyway.
So I just got a little bit of black strap on me. So what is it? Yeah, the martini you always shake to foxtrot.
Waltz time.
Waltz time.
Ooh, I love this. I
Manhattan's,
love
Manhattan's
this.
art of foxtrot.
Mmm.
Which means that since he is actually listening to a foxtrot at the time, he must be getting a Manhattan, but he clearly pours a martini.
Dry martini, you always shake to waltz time.
Ooh, that's very good. Very nice.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm liking it. I like it.
Good old
It likes me.
drinky one.
Drinking numero uno. But samba beat, yeah, that's a good place to be, I think. I was just looking at our lineup on the shelf just a second ago.
I'll take that too.
You will,
if
yes.
You don't mind.
And
Thank
I noticed that we do indeed have a bottle of cachaça. I might, whereas we get into like the heat,
Oh,
it
yeah.
will definitely be time for some caipirinha action, and whatever else you could actually come up with. And I also saw.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and refresh. If we're out
Yeah.
of sync, hit the refresh on your browser. It should sync us up.
We've heard that issue last week. In fact, somebody
Yeah.
had that issue. Just did a refresh and boom.
Hi, Satellite. Good to see you.
So you know where to get refreshed. Just hit that and let us know, Linda. So, or really the whole Facebook thing. True.
Oh, okay, there you go.
If
Yeah.
you do that, you're gonna have to go find us again because we Facebook likes to bury us. But if you just hit refresh, you should go right back to where you were, which is kind of
You don't get to bury me. I'm not dead yet.
Try it, suckers.
I know.
You know what? I brought you shakers and all that, and I neglected to get me one.
Here.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if I'm going to use another shaker
Okay.
because
Oh, I got another shaker.
I'm going to do one in a
Well, how about
champagne flute next
that? Next? All right. Well,
with no champagne.
I am going to go with a classic that I'm messing with because
Oh,
hey,
okay.
I like to
What
do
are we
that
doing
on
here?
So this is actually starts out life as a classic. Was it the? It's not the Hawaiian Room.
Oh, we named it the Royal Velvetiki.
Yeah, the Royal Hawaiian. Yeah, but I don't think we have pineapple juice, and I said I'd still like to try this, so we're making the Royal Velvetiki instead. This
Okay.
is a classic gin-based.
Don't do that. It's making the light flash.
This is a classic gin-based tropical, so I'm going to grab the gin, which is right here. Okay, folks. We happen to be using Garnish Island, which is very nice, and I was just
Oh,
trying
Satellite
this
Lisa says
again.
hi over on YouTube.
And very peppery, as a matter of fact. 2 ounces of the gin.
2 ounces.
Your gin of
Gin.
choice, whatever you like to use, will do just fine here.
You gotta stop banging the table.
I gotta put stuff down.
It's making the
Can I mix?
light flash.
Well, I'll mix over here then.
Yeah.
So,
oh, do
oh.
that.
And I.
We need a new ring light, by the way.
Oh, something is going funky with
It
this
is,
whole business.
yeah. It's
Stroby,
flashing.
stroby.
It's strobing.
All right, so I don't have the pineapple juice. I decided to sub. We happen to have apricot juice. How about that? Now, I
Okay.
checked this out. This is really funny. Goya makes a very good apricot juice, which is really more of a juice mix because it's got water and sugar added.
Oh, Satellite Gettysburg Ma'am says hi, too.
But it's funny. They sell it in this bottle, in a smaller bottle, and like an aseptic container, and then in cans. Cans have all this HFCS and stuff in it. This one has sugar. Check your labels. You know, this stuff is perfectly usable as far as I'm concerned. But then you check the different size. I didn't exactly need
Oh, hi,
20
Bill.
ounces of it.
Good to see you.
There we go. All right, so we're going to go with, this is going to take
How much?
1 ounce.
1
Which
ounce
is that much.
apricot.
Apricot
Is it
juice.
juice or nectar?
This is calling itself apricot nectar.
Nectar.
I don't know if you can get juice. Most of what's available
Yeah,
on the
well,
market is probably going to
all right,
be
I'm
a sort of juice drink.
gonna call it nectar.
Even the series brand is well regarded, but that contains that. And we need the orgeat. Orgeat.
How much?
That's going to be, I think the original formula calls for like a tablespoon. I'll take that bar spoon, as a matter of fact.
It's sitting in my drink.
My drink.
Hold on.
There we go. Fair enough. Luckily, we live here. So, spoon worth of the orgeat.
If I was making a drink for you, I wouldn't lick the spoon. I promise.
And I'm going to add some lemon, because right now this is pretty sweet.
Okay.
And then we need to take that down.
Wait, how much orgeat did you use?
The bar spoon.
Bar spoon.
So,
okay.
you know, teaspoon, bar spoon.
Teaspoon.
Teaspoon, bar spoon. And I'll add like a full half ounce worth of the lemon. Because I want that to come right down.
Okay.
Okay. I'll pass this back to you.
Got it.
Carefully. I will take the bar spoon. I will take some ice, please.
Yep. Yeah, you will.
Yes, you will. If you want to shake up your drink, you will.
I mean, you could dry shake it.
There is such a thing, and it has a place and a
Do
time,
it.
and that place and time is not here. So,
Some other place.
some other place and some other time. Why would
that
you
enough
do
you
such
want
a
more?
thing? If you're, that's great.
Okay.
Why would you do such a thing? Like shake it without the ice, called a dry shake. If you have ingredients like eggs, sometimes they say put 1 cube in there to just rattle it up, and then you start shaking. You just want to break up the thing to make sure that everything really gets emulsified.
Hi, Joan. Good to see you.
That's why I dry shake. So
Eric is saying I'm having a Seagram's Escape. I've never had one of those. Wait, is it one of the flavored ones? Like, is that a... Anyway, let us know.
Okay.
Good to see you, Joan. I feel like it's been a while, but yay, I'm glad
Hey,
you're
yeah,
here.
Very good.
Yay.
Yeah, it's people come and they go, but
I
they
know.
usually come. And we have a 1 thumbs down for first call orgeat. I think I've heard of the product. It's commonly used in bars. I've seen.
Oh, this is homemade.
Yeah, this one we
orgeat.
make ourselves.
Yeah.
It's really easy to make. We've been making it for years. I have not yet seen a reason to switch over. And then there's some really fancy ones where they start by squeezing almonds and all that. I like this. Great. This is just great. And this is exactly like the first one we started using was made by Tarani, which I still recommend if you can find it. It should be with the coffee syrups. Excellent,
like-
good almond flavor. There you
See,
go.
I feel like that one's kind of sweet. Anyway, whatever.
Well, but it's also sweetened with sugar. So there.
Oh my god, the light just keeps flashing.
Watch out for your cable. You're stepping on the cable there.
Because it's under my feet.
Yeah.
Oh, but okay, so Dime. Glendora's favorite box wine is Franzia Merlot. I don't know if it's my favorite box wine, but it's definitely Glendora's favorite.
We tend to
box
drink a certain
wine.
amount of it. She
Yes.
tends to leave a box here. So.
Oh, lemon strawberry. Okay. Oh, hi Phil. Good to see
Hey, Phil.
you.
I am also grabbing
Ooh, I'm all in the symbol of gin and grapefruit. That sounds nice. That sounds great.
one of these Trader Vic's cocktail stems. Strained to my glass. That's about right. I also have a sidecar.
All right.
And
well.
what's Clinky Drinky? Now that is
Oh, we don't.
the Royal
We have
Velvetiki.
twists. Hold on.
I'll take a twist, yeah, sure.
Here.
Twist me, baby. Thank you.
I don't know what good these are doing over here.
Why did I bother cutting them?
I know. All right.
There are sometimes where I'll
twist.
throw one in even though I hadn't intended to. It's like you bothered to cut the twist.
I
What the hell?
know. I'll refill myself now that I've got a twist.
Well, that is perfectly nice.
Oh, I want to try
And
it.
you know what? It's very much in the vein of the original. It's a little less
The
sweet.
Royal
A
Velvetiki.
little less sweet because I might check the proportion on the juice there, but I think the balance is nice, so I'm going with it.
What does it have that's... Did you use bitters?
No bitters. The gin is a little peppery. That might be coming to the
I was going to
forefront.
say, I feel like I'm getting like celery bitters or something.
Good grief, no.
Mm.
Not in this. But I'm getting that note. I see what you mean. That's funny.
Hi, Marcy.
Yeah. Hey! Excellent,
Yay.
excellent. Good to see you both there. You're very nice. I believe we will be seeing you within 30 days. Ew. Whoa!
I know.
Yowza. Yeah, we're gearing up for the big event at Lake George. All of you chiming in here who are going to be there, raise your hands. It's going to count.
I feel like I'm so out of it. I did not know until yesterday when I was on a film set that you could buy box coffee. Like box wine, kind of. But it was just like a big box of coffee. And everyone's like, oh yeah, Dunkin'. And I'm like, well, I don't go to Dunkin' a lot. So
Well,
I had no idea such a thing existed.
you mean, but they went to Dunkin' Donuts.
Someone did.
Yeah, because Dunkin' has been doing that for years. I guess I've seen that at conferences at work.
Oh, I've never
Where
seen
they'll have
that
like
before.
the 4 or 5 boxes of coffee. And it's not a prepackaged though,
Yeah.
like the wine. The wine is a prepackaged in your store. The coffee, they make the coffee, and they get the box,
Coffee.
get the box, and they pour it in the box. So they fill it there. You know, it's like getting a growler over at your.
Oh no, I know,
brewery,
but
you know?
it was just I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, that's a common thing.
But I don't go to Dunkin' a lot.
You don't go to Dunkin'. I really don't either. And it's like
nothing against
it's
Dunkin'.
It's not my happy place for breakfast because I think I would be very hungry very fast. But like sort of early afternoon, I could definitely go.
Yes,
for
Dunkin'
donut
Box
and
of Joe. That's what it was.
Box of Joe. Yeah,
When
absolutely.
when we made a film last year, when we made our own film, we
Yes.
bought donuts.
That one being Ellen Waits.
Ellen Waits.
Mm-hmm.
We bought donuts one of the days, but I didn't buy coffee because we had a Keurig. So.
Yes, we actually.
So anyway, this is a really boring conversation.
This is
I don't know.
really
like when you mentioned box wine, I was
dull
like, oh yeah, by the way,
conversation
what a world, box
about
coffee.
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 Not coffee.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's coffee. We're in New
coffee.
York, so it's coffee.
It's always coffee. I keep hearing that guy who does like, you want coffee? I'm making coffee. Turns out he's some guy from Brooklyn and he does YouTube videos. And I hear him on the radio in the morning from time to time. Somebody plays that sound bite.
Empty
And
calories.
he's kind of hilarious. But yeah, KAWF, you got it, John. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. And here, like, we have
Better
our
than
choice.
Flavia's.
Oh, you take your pick. You want the K-Cups or little Flavia pouches?
Mm.
But when we were making the movie, there was the suggestion to just get a Keurig. And guess what? This was donated to the proceeds by Linda, who was watching
Yes.
with us
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you again. That was great. We still have it. It's a great color. We actually got it in VL blue.
Was it hot? It was hot
And-
for a while, and then it got cold. But
What was that?
the coffee.
The coffee?
The coffee.
Oh yeah, the coffee,
The
in
coffee.
the boxes of the coffee. You've seen those boxes. They had those at Ace Walk for years.
Boxes.
You've seen those. Yeah, like. But usually they get like 20 of them lined up.
Oh,
and
see,
it's like,
Dunkin'
calf to
makes.
calf.
Diamond saying Dunkin' makes some decent breakfast sandwiches. I didn't even know.
Yes.
I didn't even know.
I believe they do, as a matter of fact. I've kind of seen that. Cause I see
Well,
them
good.
when I'm on my way to an office. I do pass a Dunkin', which is actually inside a subway complex. And it's a small operation, but
Oh
they're
my gosh.
advertising like 6 different kinds of sandwiches. So there you go.
Bill says, when moving, I donated some Don Ho glasses
Oh.
and signed Don Ho record for the Ohana auction.
Awesome.
That's wonderful.
Oh,
I
very
love that.
cool. We're going to see that. Yeah, those boxes, they keep it out for a while, but, then they kind of gong out. That's just life.
Mhm.
There you go.
But then they got boxes of coffee from somewhere else
Yeah.
later, and I just thought,
It's just what...
this is just like a whole
It's my question.
world that I didn't know about.
knew?
I knew all about box wine.
You know.
Box coffee.
Box coffee.
Who even knew? Anyway.
Anyway, so that's the funny thing about the coffee. There's also a product that I think Starbucks is well
This is
known,
funny.
and probably Starbucks will probably also vend you some box coffee, right? But they have a lot of pre-packed products on the shelves these days, but they have like sort of a concentrated coffee in about a liter-sized jug that you can buy. And I remember trying that, and I thought that the flavor balance was really good on that. And I really needed to stay awake, and I had a bunch of those, and then I was like, "Yep."
Didn't
So,
we
aces on that.
work somewhere that had a Flavia machine?
hmm Yeah, and like when my office actually switched at one point from the K-Cups to the Flavia. And so suddenly there were all these spare K-Cups sitting around. So I remember asking a friend who had one of these things, "You want some K-Cups?" Yeah! So it was like I got rid of a bunch of them, which is kind of great. Currently, we don't have any of such plebeian things. We have this fancy schmancy thing which grinds the beans in front of you and frosts the milk. And I'll get a capu off of that and be like, yeah, that's actually a really nice cup. So I have no reason to go trucking around and try to find coffee. But people will still go to the street and be like, no, I gotta get my Starbucks. Gotta get my Dunkin'.
I
Hey,
think the coffee at your office is good.
brand loyalty.
Don't ask me how I know.
No one will ever know how you know what you know, and that's how you know.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Flavia Flava.
Does anyone remember? Did anyone here? Was anyone here in New York in the '90s, New York City? Because I just remember there was a Subway ad that it was some booze. What was it? Don't fake the flavor.
Don't fake the flavor. Who wasn't faking the flavor?
The tagline was "Don't fake." I gotta look it up.
Was that a coffee product, or was
No.
that like a pre-mix in a can kind of thing? I'm trying
It
to remember.
was-
Who was faking the flavor? I can't remember who faked
Hold
the
on.
flavor. Flavor
No.
on.
Don't fake the flavor. Hold on. Now I gotta find
I
it.
gotta check out the Flavor Fagans.
It's not coming up. Hold on. No, it was some sub. Okay, I'm gonna add Subway ad.
All right.
Oh, of course it's Dr. Zizmore.
Doc Zizmore.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
hold
all over
on.
me. All over the things. I think he is
Wait.
actually retired now. But
Don't
boy,
fake the flavor. It was
back in the 90s, it was
some
impossible
booze.
not to see Doc Zizmore. He was a dermatologist, actually. He'd get your skin beautiful. That was his shtick.
Oh wait. Okay, hold on. All right,
nice
I'm just
to have,
catching
like,
up.
more
I'm
to
just catching
pour
up on
from.
your comments here.
Hello. Looks like I got 2 drinks.
By a Naya Na. Dry stick. By a Naya.
My Anaya.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Hilarious.
I made homemade soft top for Brett, Jessica's boyfriend, by putting soy milk in a jar with some caramel coffee syrup and shaking for like 3 minutes. That sounds amazing.
Oh, wow.
Devin, that
Okay.
sounds great.
That sounds like fun.
Flava Flav. Okay, was that it?
Flava
Yeah, but it
Flav.
was some ad on the subway for some liquor.
Yeah.
But it was like, don't fake the flavor.
Don't fake the flavor. Yeah. We all remember Flavor Flav and Flavor Flavia.
Right. Yeah, no, I remember that, but it was some booze that
Shouldn't
I don't know
Flav
if he
have been
was
promoting the Flavia machine because, like, his name is Flav?
well, but like
He probably would have taken the
I
money.
gotta look up like
I'm just saying.
Flava Flav booze.
But he wasn't. He didn't
Because-
have anything to do with the flavor,
Well,
except the
I
fact
don't
that he's
know.
Flav. I'm just saying.
see now he's off the sauce.
Was he on the sauce at the time?
I don't know, but
Uh-huh.
it says here he's off the sauce. Was it?
Okay.
It wasn't 3 Olives though.
Flavor launches his own vodka brand. I guess he's not off the sauce, unless that's
Well,
like years ago. Who
I
knows?
don't know when that was.
Yo,
honestly.
Flav, what's up,
I
man?
don't.
What are you doing?
Anyway,
Anyway.
what we further research. You know, I bet if we went to the Subway Museum, we could find it.
Gotta find out about faking the flavor. Who knows?
Snoop has wine. Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
Snoop
yes,
has,
he does.
I think it was 39 crimes, if I'm not mistaken.
19
19 crimes.
9
999 crimes. Most of them,
Nine-
most of them committed
99
by
crimes? I forget.
by Martha. So yeah, he's got all these criminals on his label, including Martha Stewart, of course.
Oh, I
Because
know.
they're
Devin
buds.
says, I think it's wild that Flava Flav is still alive, but Coolio isn't. I know, right?
Crazy, the crazy lives that people live. That people live. Yeah.
Yes, Snoop and Martha, because I have, okay. I don't know if I can.
Bending over
It
a
would
bit.
be too. Oh, it's up there. Oh, you can almost kind of see it if you duck down. Hold on. I'm going to try to do this without knocking everything in this room over.
I'm getting out of the way.
I created a float out of a Martha Stewart cork.
There it is.
Martha's wine. Her how many crimes is it?
I think it's 39 crimes. Anybody? 39 crimes? 19
No.
crimes?
99 crimes?
9,999 maniacs? I mean, what? How many
99.
crimes?
99.
99
19. 19.
19 crimes. You're right.
crimes.
There you go.
Oh boy, 19. I said 19. I said 19, didn't I?
No, 19. Yeah, you did.
I did say 19.
You did get that one going out there. So,
Anyway,
so there you
19. And one of them is Martha's Shard.
go. Martha Shad.
So I bought it one time because we needed a Chardonnay for something, and then the cork had Martha stamped on it, so I turned it into a float.
Ah!
Because I thought that was
I
hilarious.
feel like you should
Oh!
put a chain through it and attach your keys to it, like, you know.
Devin says,
those little floats
I
that
met
they get
Snoop
the
when I
brain
was
up.
like 7. He was super nice.
Oh, wow.
He was at Tales of the Cocktail the year we were there, but we didn't, it was like the thing he was in was completely, we had
Forget it.
we couldn't get in.
Forget
But,
it.
Yeah.
It was totally toast.
Would have been fun though.
But, you know, hanging with Snoop. Well, you're talking to a
this
guy.
is, thank you, Lisa.
You're talking to a
Did
guy
say 19.
who has been promoting getting seriously baked every single day for something like 25 years. And, you know, he's a real entrepreneur. He's got brands going on. He's just like, yeah, whatever, laid back. I got to think that, like, he's kind of a cool guy to hang out with, you know?
One of the 19 crimes is impersonating an Egyptian.
Ah!
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Don't walk like an Egyptian. We're just saying. One is just saying.
I would have totally gone to the Snoop
Yeah.
event.
Yeah, and absolutely no shade on Flav. I mean, he did his thing.
No.
There's a classic song in there, and I got to say, of those groups, of those
Is that what happened to the Bengals?
first, second generation hip hop groups,
They
I would
impersonate.
say that the I'm totally spacing here, but it's light, and I've been working all day, and it's all warm in here.
I think it's perfect in here.
Oh, I think so. Okay,
Yeah.
well, there we go.
I was gonna say something.
I trailed off, so sorry,
You did
folks.
trail off.
I'll pick it up in a second. Don't worry.
We have some new cider to try.
We
too.
do. It's
I was
true.
going to try it in drinks.
Yeah, we will definitely do that. And I'm trying to think of like what we were talking about that was actually
done.
relevant outside of
Snoop.
outside of Flavia coffee packets, which is like, you know, if your workplace
Hi,
has them, you're like,
Danielle.
wow,
Good
I
to
love
see
these
you.
things. And otherwise, who the hell cares?
No, I feel like Snoop is just living his best life.
Seriously,
know?
it's like, you know, you want to talk about one of the like the biggest moguls these days who totally took a career where you could have been pretty notorious and said like, I'm just going to do 100 brands. That's like
That's
only
just
thing enough.
smart.
yeah, Jay-Z. I mean, it's just whoa, seriously. Like 100 brands at this point, like, you know, it's part of a team. It all has
The
a stake in the
Tiki
Barclays
Zone.
Center. It's just like, no, that guy's hitting it high. So,
I'm trying to think if I want to. I think I do. Maybe I do need another shaker.
okay. Well, I could probably use. Well, I don't know if I need a shaker, but I'll get you a shaker because I took
Thank
yours.
you.
So there we go.
He's our boy at the LBC. Oh, I love that. That would be fun. Do you see him around? That'd be so much fun to just like bump into him. I need to get more Martha's shards so I can make another float. Don't make some cool looking piece of trash unless you want me to make a project out of it.
Yeah, seriously.
Anyway, I wasn't going to shake up another one, but I'm
Would you like
inspired.
something in veal blue or something in?
I think the silver one.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll keep this here.
Because I'm gonna measure with the before you sit.
What? What do you need?
I could use one of those ciders.
Oh,
I'm going to mix with it.
okay.
Thank you.
All right. Come on. Well, you got
I
a
would go,
choice.
but you're closer to the fridge.
I am. It's true. Well, I know what you're not.
All right,
Drink out of these,
so,
but I'll tell
yeah.
You what you are going to drink out of these.
Hi, Peter.
Hey, you. Peach party.
Say hi to Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Uh,
Cherry limeade and tropicolata.
Tropicolata, I
Go your way.
think. We're in the tiki room.
It sounds kind of perfect.
Grab one for me too, Paul. Time says. Don't use that one. That one
I
fell.
tell you, I'm not going to give you this one because.
I'll point it away from me toward him.
And this thing is a pain in my neck. Get out of here.
Okay.
All right. So.
So these looked fun. Thank you. We'll see. They're Blake's hard cider,
Like.
and it was a tropical pack. So I got a 12er, and this one is Tropicolata, which I can't. Oh wait, I can't read this at all. Orange, coconut.
Orange coconut pineapple hard cider. So basically, this is kind of painkiller hard cider. Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
I can work with that.
We'll check
I can
that
work
kind of
with
stuff
that.
out, eh? Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, Marcy, you just finished your top secret room party meeting. Oh, it's getting close, isn't it?
We won't tell.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Actually, we weren't told, so we can't tell. But it's
I
awesome.
know,
That's
I
happening.
know. We're good at keeping secrets, though.
Yeah, I'll tell you what secret is not a secret is Glendora's wino room is going to return because she thinks, why am I coming up with a new concept? So, like what you saw last year, you'll see it again. You're not.
Well-
we are not kidding here. 15 liters of wine will be on deck.
Yes,
Take your
Sean,
pick.
so many fun
Take your
things
pick.
coming up. Yes. So, well, it's going to be, last year it was Glendora's extra classy wine and snack bar.
Extra classy. Thank you.
This year it's going to be Glendora's extra classy wine and snack bar, now even classier. So,
Because it didn't have enough class last year, which really tells you something
Class.
about if you actually attended last year, you would have thought,
Oh,
they
no!
have plenty of
Oh, wave
class.
2. We're in wave 2.
No.
No!
Ah!
No! All right.
All
We'll
right,
have
well.
to take turns leaving
You know,
our room to come see your room.
Glendora's.
Yes, Dan, and yours is going to be in the same, like everyone's is in the same wave as ours.
There you go. Well, you know something, Sid can start off for a Manhattan because he's a Manhattan kind of guy.
Well, I want to
see
them too.
the
I mean,
simple-
Glendora does.
The simple
Not
fact
me,
is
Glendora.
that Glenny's extra fancy wine bar is self-service. You take. She's not lifting a finger. Oh, I don't do that.
Is Glendora
So-
going to decorate the party bus? She's going to hire people to decorate
yeah,
the party bus.
yeah, that's what she would do. She does not do this herself.
Oh, good. You're in wave 1, Daniel. Good. All right.
Ah, excellent.
Wave 1, and of course, wave
Wait a
3.
second.
Okay, well, John, we'll get to see yours.
2 rooms in wave 1, and
Yes.
of course wave 3
Man.
continues. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, cool.
I know. Well,
So
okay,
we're
we'll
hearing
take
about-
turns going to see everyone else's rooms
Yo,
in wave 2.
we're hearing about
because-
all of the crawls happening and
Our
all
room-
all the Ohanaites. I'm glad you're checking in. Roll
Our
call.
room kind of, it's all self-serve. It's all wine and, yeah, anyway, whatever. It's
Yeah.
all self-serve, so
So
we don't
literally
have to be there.
One person could handle it at the end
You
of
know
the day.
what? I think I will take that, Myers.
Where's this?
Myers.
I've got that. I got the Mars is. Ooh, baby, I'm gonna need it in a minute
thank you.
myself
I
because
didn't think I was going to shake 2
I grow
drinks,
low.
but...
Well, the
I got-
Velvetiki, the
Oh, Dime, I want you to go too.
Royal Velvetiki is very good.
Oh, Devin. Okay, so
Just saying.
this year it's in Lake George, New York. This year it's sold out, but I would say
Yeah.
get on the mailing list and if you don't get tickets, get on the wait list.
Yeah,
Because we know people who were really far down on the wait list who
who came up
came up.
Came up.
So, yeah.
because it sells out so fast that people will buy tickets just to have tickets.
Yeah.
And then assess
And then
whether
they're
they
like,
can actually
"Wah,
do
wah,
it.
I can't go. So,
And then, so once they assess whether they
Yeah.
can do it and realize no way, they say, okay, well, what do I do? Yeah, well, they can actually like recycle their ticket through
so if you
the
go
event
to, I just want to make sure I have
and
it right.
yeah, do an exchange.
I just want to make
So
sure I
the
have it
simple
right.
fact is, if you were to try this and not get in, get on the list, and you will. I mean, that's been the case
yeah.
for years.
So if you go to luauatthelake.com, that's the website.
I'll tell you about it.
And then there it says join the wait list, but yeah, I mean, if you could always just get on after, but yeah, luauatthelake.com. Oh, Danielle says last year I had an extra ticket, but it was too late for anyone to use it. I know, it's like people,
man.
stuff happens.
Man.
Like, I don't want to knock on wood,
Duck, 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 duck.
Dang.
Yeah,
I
something
know,
really
stuff
funny.
happens.
Something really funny happened with the spare ticket last year, which I will not go into here. But you were there and you witnessed it, and that's why we have security. Oh man!
Oh, yeah.
Gotta tell you. But the civil, if you have a ticket, you can typically get rid of it. If you were not able to do that last year, that's really too bad.
Yeah,
because
well, if it's
there are
last
people
minute,
who
that
have
might
done
be
it.
an issue.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you got to get people who are just like totally like rep to go. I feel like some of our correspondents here could potentially be ready to go to a session event really fast.
I know.
So, you know something?
Right.
Within the world of Ohana, you kind of talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves here. If you ever you're like, oh, gee, I got a thing, we got to take care of that. Yeah.
Do you hand me the citronge?
This
please?
is wrong, Jeff.
Citronge.
It's coming your way. But it's easy to find because of the shape of the bottle. Okay. Citronge extra fine orange liqueur, which is made in Mexico. Excellent, excellent product.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a little bit of that.
We use a certain amount of Mexican products around here because we
know.
like tequila.
You know what? We
But
need-
there are a number of liqueurs out there that are coming from Mexico that are excellent. I will sing the
We
praises.
need, I'll take a glass from inside, please.
Which kind of glass you need?
Cocktail.
Would you like something that will make it taste 73%
Yes,
better?
please.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a half ounce of the
Mm-hmm.
citronge, and now I'm completely sticky.
No doubt.
Yes, there are a number of good orange liqueurs on the market. We bought that one because it was at I forget which store we were at, but that was the only one that was respectable, in my opinion.
Sometimes you do not
In
have
my
great choice.
opinion. Okay, so half ounce orange liqueur. What else do I want to add? I'm coming up with these on the fly. It's been a busy week. You know what? What the heck? Let's use the Boracay again. I'm gonna do 1/2 ounce of that too. So now I'm going to need a lot of lemon. But that's all right. We have a lot of lemon. So I'm thinking a full ounce of lemon. I was thinking I would top it with the cider, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe a splash. I'll have to see. Okay. 1 ounce fresh lemon juice. Coming back? He took this opportunity to bail on us. Okay, hold, sorry. I hate looking away like this when Paul's not here, but he bailed on us. All right, coming back?
We'll be there.
Anyway. Oh, getting heat and humidity. Oh my gosh, it was so humid in New York yesterday. It was crazy. Like, midsummer humid. Okay, got that glass?
I do not have that glass.
The glass that you went in for?
Yeah, the thing I actually went in there.
Okay. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna shake this up with ice and strain it into the glass that he forgot to bring that he went in for. Okay. Thank you. I finished shaking as the dog starts barking.
Well, the dog is thinking to self, hey, I'm being deprived over here. Here's shaking, but no one's pouring me anything. Wow. I hear you.
All right. I'm going to try it, and then I might add a little splash of the cider to the top. Let's see.
Did you shake with the cider?
No, I did not.
What do you get the cider for? I thought you were making a cider drink.
I was.
What happened?
I might still add a topper.
Oh, so you're riffing.
See, you haven't been here.
I missed all the important stuff.
Well, that's really good.
Oh,
that is
well,
really
maybe
good,
you don't
actually.
need the cider. What's in it?
It has
Myers?
the Myers, the citronge, the boracay, and lemon.
Oh,
Dang, that is so good. I might just skip the cider this round.
maybe you're done.
I'll use the cider next round.
You have a sidecar.
Well, we had a meeting and everything. That's right.
All right, I'll check the replay later. So here we go. Well, you have a bonus drink there.
I do.
You can enjoy this and then pour another and then give it a topper. And I think that would work really well with the topper. And I'm interested to try that cider because it looks really good.
We have more. I put all of it in the fridge.
Tropicolata. So
Help yourself.
no, I'll wait. We're good.
You could crack it. I'll try it.
So 6.9% alcohol. Ooh, this is a slightly high. I love how it says contains alcohol.
It better for what I paid.
Damn Skippy, it does. Jeez, guys. Tropicolata from Blake's Hard Cider Company, which is coming to you from...
It doesn't have alcohol. You better remove a 0 from
Where
the end of
are
that
you
price.
guys? Let's see.
Oh my gosh, our
I
lights
think it's Michigan.
flash like crazy. We need a new ring light.
Armada, Michigan. It comes from the Armada. Ah,
Armada,
Michigan cider, baby.
Michigan. Okay.
Yo,
All right.
I love that.
I'm excited to try it.
Well, that's an area of the country that produces quite a bit in the way of apples, as does this area of the country.
As does New York.
There are some excellent New York hard, dry ciders, which are really, really... Some of them are like punching so high, you're like, this is like
Punching high
Prosecco.
again. Remember last week we had a whole discussion about punching high?
Yeah, we're still punching high. But Michigan, there's an area that produces a lot of that. And I think somewhere Upper Peninsula does a lot of cherries. There's an area that is like really big on cherries too. I got to think about that. Anyway, I am out of, so therefore I need thingy.
All right. I think
Yep.
you should make thingy.
Oh, I'm thingy. But definitely. Okay, so I happen to think I was using this glass
I still need to come up with names for these drinks.
All right. I'm battling here because I'm trying to talk. So I was using this glass earlier to drink iced tea, just because it was a fun glass. And I said, no, wait a minute. This is a Planter's Punch glass. In fact, it's a Myers Rum Planter's Punch glass. So, gee, that just kind of begs the whole question. Why don't you simply make one of those, my man? Shall we?
Nobody's stopping you.
Nobody's stopping you right now. So you're just coming up with some color palettes here?
I'm making this readable.
Oh, I hear you. Oh, definitely, yeah. That'll do the job. Ping. Oh, yeah.
So you're going to make a Planter's
I'll
Punch.
make a Planter's Punch. I haven't made one of those on the air in a while.
You just keep talking.
It
I'm
is
just making this readable.
Ridiculously simple. You will find a lot of different formulae on the interwebs that will tell you how to make the thing. And, you know, some of them involve a lot of junk and a lot of juices. You don't need to do any of that.
Don't make
stuff.
one with junk.
Don't
please.
make one junk. No. There's like sometimes they're throwing in 14 different fruits. And who cares? Make just one garnish is fine. Not a big deal.
Oh, hold on.
Northern LP.
Oh, Julie says Traverse City is the place for cherries. Okay, I love that.
Bing. I thought that, not necessarily Bing cherries. Bing. I thought that there was something in the UP about cherries. Like it's a really huge growing area in the country.
Errol says,
So-
what's funny is to watch a 21-year-old get drunk on near beer.
Oh, boy.
Oh no. Okay, Bill
That's
says Stowe cider called Safety Meeting is an
Excellent hop cider. I would love that.
Oh,
I would love that.
yeah.
We support Paul's
Flavors.
efforts on the punch.
I love it.
Oh, it's in northern Lower Peninsula. Okay.
Lower Peninsula. Okay.
Yeah,
You
I
got,
have yet to go to Michigan.
you got the Upers,
I would love
and then you
that.
get the Lower Peninsula.
Mm.
Okay. I would take some ice in this. In fact, you get
Did you
ice
say Upers?
Yeah. That frequently, commonly known as the Upers, the Upper Peninsula.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Which is, it's one of those regional things that you'd say, like, nobody says that, but, you know, apparently it's a thing. So,
How'd you learn that?
I heard a reference to de Upers. I'm like, who the hell are de Upers? And that's what it was all about. I'm like, okay.
There you go.
Well, you know, it's a vast stretch of territory around a lake. And obviously enough, there's this whole peninsula that kind of like curves over in this part of the state.
Oh wait, Eric
It's a
says
different head. It's a completely
you
different
guys
head.
make all these drinks throughout the year. Wonder if you thought about
Doing a best of at the end of the year, or if that's too cliche. I love that idea.
That's a great idea.
I had not thought of that
great idea.
actually, but it's a great idea.
You know, short of doing an actual cocktail book, ding, 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 ding. Many people have asked. It's a lot of effort.
The Upper
it's a
Peninsula
whole
people
thing.
are Upers.
Upers.
Never heard that. Okay.
I'm kind of glad that I
love
knew
it.
that and I don't sound like an idiot. So that's kind of great.
You're
correct
okay.
on Upers.
I think that's funny.
There
I
you
love
go.
it. Okay.
Ah, the Upers.
All right. So you're making a Planter's Punch.
Well, you know, you're also talking just like hundreds of miles from urban Michigan, like your really big cities like Grand Rapids, Lansing, Detroit itself, and you're just up in hunting territory.
What?
So
How
it's
do you
just
know
like a
this?
completely different head. You're thinking, now you're just like, this is
How do you know
a
this?
totally different thing, and that's why they had to come up with that whole different idea. It's like, no, we're Upers. You know?
Oh. Julie says we Lower Peninsula folks are trolls because we live below the bridge. Oh,
It's hilarious.
oh, Devin. I would throw money at a Velvetiki Lounge kitchen cocktail book. Oh, I know. Someone was telling us we should write a book. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I appreciate the idea that would be a popular item. And we will get
Oh
to
my
it one of these
gosh.
days. But a yearly roundup is actually a very good idea.
Oh, a clip show.
We
Oh, Elizabeth.
very
Yeah.
seldom do
yeah.
that kind of thing.
I know, we should.
And it would be really cool to
Totally
put all
should.
that
I love
together.
that idea.
Anyway, I actually decided to punk you all by saying I was making a Planter's Punch. No, I didn't. I'm really going to do it.
It's the
I'm
Planter's
I'm
Punch
gonna
glass.
yak about it forever and a day. This is the actual Planter's Punch
There's even
glass.
a novelty band
By
called
Myers.
The Upers.
The Upers.
No, I love it. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
I, think
I
that's-
have learned
That's
something
probably
this
why
evening.
I originally heard about the Upers. I'm like, what the hell's a Uper? Bang.
There you go.
Bang.
I had never heard that.
You know, one of these days I'll tell you about some really fun stuff from southern Rhode Island that's kind of unique to that. And you'll be like, how could you possibly have something unique to that tiny a piece of territory? Hey.
Well, maybe later this evening.
It happens. All right. This is how you
All right.
make a Planter's Punch.
I wish you would before all your ice
Imho.
melts.
You can make it 100 ways with a bunch of crap. Who cares? This is so simple. It's a really
I think
simple
you
sour.
should leave out the crap.
Boom. Leave out the crap. We are going to do the following. A, start with the bitters. I did bring the right bitters, didn't I? Thank you. Angostura is your friend. If you have another old-fashioned style bitters, for instance, Fee Brothers, that will work very well.
So how many dashes?
Give that 4 dashes. So basically, look, ice your glass, a good 2/3 up. Ice your glass, big shot of bitters. You want to get that in there, start soaking the ice. Next, I have a slice of lemon. You could have a slice of lime. All of these things will work. Squeeze your slice in
Okay.
and drop it. You leave the slice because the
Okay.
peel helps to flavor everything.
Smells good.
Yeah, it does. It's a very simple thing, I'm telling you. Third thing you need to do is add the booze. Well, that's what people decided to visit this show for. So here we go. Now I had
Opposite of a meeper.
yeah, really
Youper.
Yeah.
Opposite of a meeper.
a Uber. I had the Myers, but I lost the Myers. What happened to the Myers?
it's over
Oh, here we go.
Devin says, I love trolls. They're one of my favorite.
Different kind of troll. We had some friends years ago who were actually having trouble with email, and they were being plagued by mailer demons. These are both science fiction type friends and horror film friends. And they said, we're being plagued by the wrong kind of demons. I'm like, you're absolutely right.
Mailer demon.
Mailer demon. 2 ounces of your base. This is Myers. It's a Myers
hold on.
Planters Punch glass. I gotta use Myers. I do that thing. If
Also-
if you have another dark rum that you enjoy, please.
Also,
by
if
all
you can get
means.
Karuba and you're going to Ohana, please let us know.
Yeah, we could do the old rum run because we can get stuff that you can't.
So 2 ounces dark Jamaican. That's
Bingo.
not how you spell Jamaican.
Yep. Okay.
Rum. Okay.
All right. Now, many formulas for this will actually tell you to add a shot, just like a dash of a simple syrup. We have that, and I could go run and get that, or I could stay here. Or I could just try this without it and see how that goes, because the rum itself is fairly sweet, the Myers.
You
I'm
haven't-
going to try without.
Really?
Yes, I'm going to try without. Because I happen to, well, if it's wrong, I
Well,
have
it's your
stuff
drink.
I
You
can
make
use.
it the way you want it.
Telling you, fill with
I
your
don't care.
seltzer. There you go. And really, that is about it. That is so
I'm
simple.
gonna say Planter's Punch Paul's way.
Well, Planter's Punch is made this way. So, add your straw. You, of course, have an artillery of large metal straws, don't you? Give it a stir.
I mean, I will probably like it this way.
I think you'll probably like this.
because I don't like them sweet.
If
but
you were to make this and say, well, it's a little sharp, just add a dash of simple.
I like it.
It will take that edge off, and you're fine. But this rum is quite sweet. This is the
I
Myers
like
Rum
that a
Planter's
lot.
Punch glass. I made the Myers Rum Planter's Punch.
Hi, Julie.
That is so happy. You could make a bunch of those in a row and be good.
Oh, the trolls. Oh, I know. The troll dolls.
Oh,
Yes. I found a troll doll, like a little troll doll vase at a thrift store that that we keep cocktail picks.
Yeah. So, question: are rum runners pirates or prohibition? Probably both, but primarily prohibition. You know, the pirates in their day were well known for seizing ships and drinking whatever was on hand. What was being shipped to the Americas at that time
Dr. Demento.
was one hell of a lot of fortified wine. So primarily what pirates got loaded on was probably Madeira and Amontillado, because that was wine that had a little bit of extra added to it so it would survive a long sea voyage. They drank a lot of wine. Would they have drinking a lot of rum if they could get their hands on it? They were pirates! They would drink whatever the hell you had. So
Speaking
yes,
of
of course.
Madeira. I bet you didn't expect me to say that today.
Well, that was actually a dependent clause I did not expect you
But
to whip out.
Speaking of Madeira,
Just like that.
I went to the liquor store today to buy a couple of things,
Mm-hmm.
and we needed vermouth. And I was telling Paul I didn't buy any vermouth because I was not inspired by the selection. Because they had kind of a crappy vermouth selection, but they had like this off-the-wall Madeira selection.
Really?
Yeah, it was really weird.
Suddenly there's a ton of Madeira?
And sherry. I'm like, dang. Like,
More fortified wine?
but like hardly any vermouth. It was very weird.
You really don't go
Oh.
promoting either of those fortified wines
Oh,
above,
okay, hold on. Gettysburg Ma'am
above
says,
vermouth.
off-topic question. Do you all get Utz potato chips up here?
Yes, we do.
We do indeed, because Pennsylvania
You do try the
is
new
quite close.
Mike's Hot Honey Chips. They are delicious. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We do get Utz.
We tried some Utz recently that were a specific flavor, and were they like dill pickle or something?
Oh,
I
Ryan.
think I killed
Ryan
them in record
says
time.
Myers is your favorite. Okay, great.
Excellent.
I like it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Myers, but I'm like, no, I enjoy it.
Myers is
I enjoy
excellent.
it.
The major reason why we don't drink more Myers in New York State.
Yes, we
is
do
that
we have had pirate rum. I don't know if we have any right now.
We do. We do.
We do?
Pirate,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. We do have pirate rum. Yeah.
Yeah, Pirate is actually a fun blend. It's got some really good flavors going on, and they come with a little
Okay.
medallion on the bottle. It's
They
kinda fun.
sell out fast. All right, we will
Yeah.
we will look for them.
Check them out.
Yeah.
We have Oats is well represented in our local stores.
Yes.
We've got the pretzels, we got the chips, we got the nachos, whatever else is going on, and they have fun blends of potato chips.
John says, I'm partial to Grandma's recipe chips cooked in lard. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, of course. Well, lard is an
Oh.
excellent frying medium. So
Devin
there you
misses
go.
Utz. I know. I feel like the snacks don't make it like to opposite coasts.
Well, it's a freshness thing. And
Well,
we've
but
watched
it's
enough.
2023.
We've watched enough food shows to know that
I
you
feel
got to
like
get
in
from here to there.
23, like maybe you could get snacks to another. If
You're-
they can
you're
get
thinking-
lobsters from Maine to Las Vegas in like
Record time.
record time, I feel like
UPS will do that.
yeah. Anyway,
UPS will do that. I'm thinking that the snacks would have to ride on the snack train, and that should take you, 2 days to the coast? Not a big deal.
now I
It'd
just
be
remember
totally
reading
fresh.
this article in the New Yorker about how they got lobsters to Las Vegas.
Well, it was about UPS. UPS's
Yeah.
shipping system is something
but
awesome.
yeah, basically they like load up the truck, hit the gas,
And go.
and then like they don't stop until they get to Vegas.
Yep.
They have 2 drivers
Bang,
and
bang,
they
bang.
take turns sleeping.
You
So,
have to have
yeah.
live lobster because dead crustaceans are poisonous, of course.
And a real bummer.
Or you actually freeze the tails and send them out and stuff like that. You can't freeze a whole lobster; it'd be a mess. We've actually made lobster here multiple
Oh,
times.
Devin says I would gladly
it works
trade
just right.
7-Eleven for Wawa any day of the week.
Oh,
Oh!
wow!
Yeah, we honestly have both. We don't have Wawa here,
We have
but
Wawa in
like
Pennsylvania.
yeah, like if you get an hour away from us in any
Yep.
direction, there's Wawa.
Hop on the 84
Yeah.
and head to Scranton. Suddenly, there's Wawas. So,
yeah,
there you go.
or like south too.
South has a lot
Yeah,
of Wawas,
yeah. If we're heading toward like Philly.
But if you want to get yourself a good, serious, convenience store gas station.
Yes, Mercy says Amy is bringing the Old Bay goldfish over.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
excited. I
has
love
announced this.
those.
Oh, those are
Those
awesome.
are so good.
Yeah, I believe that Flip actually posted a picture
Wawa,
of
it's
those
the
to me
name
at
of a
one point.
convenience store, Bill. Wawa, just
Yep, Wawa
like
convenience.
Baba Wawa.
Yep, literally, it's like east and southeast.
Mm-hmm.
It's really like a mid-Atlantic down south kind of chain.
Yep.
You will not find these in Vermont. You find a lot of Dunkin' Donuts.
Don't even do 7-Eleven in California.
Mm,
No.
mm. It's a terrible thing, I gotta tell you. It's
Okay,
terrible.
we don't want any bad lobsters in Vegas.
Oh, no.
Right.
For what you're paying, that sucker is fresh off the boat, more or less.
Yeah.
But you either, with crustaceans, you're either talking it comes in frozen or it comes in fresh fast. You've got to get it. And there's that whole rule of thumb back in the day of if you can't see the sea, don't eat seafood. That is no longer true per se, but I would probably not be eating too many oysters in Kansas City. I might eat a lot of ribs in Kansas City. I might eat a lot of other things in Kansas City, but oysters they do not have. There's no ocean. So, but
Glendora can have a snack down to determine what shows up at the room crawl.
yo, checking it out.
She is a big fan of her easy cheese.
She has her she has her favorites. I'm actually going to add a dash
Oh
of
my
syrup here.
gosh,
By the way.
Gettysburg ma'am, you got to share the recipe with us.
Please.
She made Old Bay and cheddar scones on
Oh wow.
Monday.
Cool.
That just sounds amazing.
I like it.
Are you sure you're not in Cali?
I don't know. Who knows where we are?
We could be anywhere at any given time.
Broadcasting from a hidden location, 10
Yeah.
miles beneath the Earth's
I was
surface.
going to say.
You know, can never tell. We actually live in a former atomic weapons delivery location in Montana.
Oh,
It's fairly
thank you,
remote.
Gettysburg, ma'am.
We are actually 5 miles beneath the Earth's surface. It's temperature controlled. It's lovely.
Speaking of Glendora, what's her favorite bar snack? Ritz crackers with easy cheese.
Ritz and easy.
Yes.
Yeah. Sid's favorite bar snack? Beer nuts. What else? Kind of perfect. They're kind of sweet. They're kind of salty. There you go.
Snack down. I love that idea. Maybe the
Glendora's snack down. Bang. That'd be hilarious.
I don't want any more ideas because
Mm.
well, I guess now that
Cat's out of the bag.
no, I was gonna say now
take all good
that
ideas.
I did that role and I'm thinking about other things, I can think about Ohana now.
Oh yeah.
And I'm thinking there should be like a mud wrestling pit or something. Glendora's snack down.
Or a snack down. You fill a pit with goldfish and you wrestle in it. That
Oh my God,
sounds like
goldfish
a bloody
wrestling.
mess. I love it.
Oh.
I love it.
You got me thinking. The wheels are slowly turning. I love the idea of the snack down.
Lisa's noting she lives in the OK baby.
Yay!
Very good fresh fish restaurant. Oh wow. You pay the price. You do. You do. But you know what? I happen to, I grew up near an ocean and I enjoy fresh fish. It's awesome.
And Gettysburg
So that-
ma'am had a craving for liver pate the other day.
Mhm.
I haven't had that in a long time.
I enjoy liver pate myself. So
Wait, a friend of mine flew a private cargo plane, and many loads were set for Vegas with full of lobsters and crabs. That makes total sense, Bill.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
totally crab legs, that kind of stuff.
If Glendora was a gorgeous ladies of wrestling character, who would she be? Oh.
She is as condescending as Russian character.
I feel like she'd be like the Cosa Nostra person. Yeah.
Well, that is her happy place.
Yeah,
after all.
yeah.
After all.
Yeah.
That's the thing. John is actually name checking a kiddie pool with vodka jello. Oh boy. We've just gone from mess to boozy mess.
Well, it is supposed to be extra classy this year.
Well, yeah.
Now even classier.
Kicking it up, I'm telling you.
My God. See, the thing is, if we had that, we would have to get into it.
If you're going to start a concept, you have
That's
to
the
go
thing.
full
Yeah, you
hog
gotta
and make it happen.
you gotta commit.
And boom,
You gotta commit.
that's
If you're
just
gonna
it.
do
And
a
that's just
concept, you gotta go all in.
all the way.
All in. Which would mean we couldn't see anyone else's room because
We'd be
covered in
vodka
jello.
jello.
Yeah.
So there's the thing. The choices that you make, I'm just saying.
Hi, Roberta. Oh, my father was a moonshiner and a bootlegger. Oh,
And
do
a
tell,
bootlegger.
Roberta.
Hello.
I'm so fascinated.
We have a discussion of bootlegging. Well, you know. You
Clint
don't need
and
to
a
do that
lucha
anymore.
libre getup. Exactly. Oh, actually, we have a mask.
As a matter of fact, we do have an official lucha libre
We
mask
do.
because we attended the Tales of the Cartel 2017.
Just put it on wheels.
and
John.
it
Sounds like Scroties.
there was
actually.
an event that was sponsored by, I believe, Los Altos.
Yes.
Which it really is an excellent
Altos
brand.
tequila. Yeah.
Altos, they really make great stuff. We do not find it at a good price in New York State, so it's kind of unfortunate. But I would drink it in a second. And they had a whole lucha libre thing where they had wrestlers. Oh man, I got
It
video
was
of
great.
this.
It was
It's cool.
great.
Very cool.
But they were just giving away masks. We're like, sure.
I got a mask. So
Harry says, I don't know if people would want to experience all the concepts I come up with. Well, I come up with all kinds of weird room crawl ideas.
you know, room crawl ideas are all over the place. We have seen things that are
Oh.
fairly within your conception, and there are things which are kind of orbiting Pluto. And if it works, it works.
Bill says,
End of the day.
my great grandfathers were both bootleggers during Prohibition.
Well, hello.
I love it.
Here, here.
So anyway, what was I going to say about, what were you talking about? Sorry.
I finished my thought, actually.
No, but you said something I wanted to riff on.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. It's kind of gone.
It's gone.
It's out
gone
there somewhere.
forever. It's gone
Orbiting
forever.
Pluto.
Oh, I feel like her glow persona would be Staten Island. Yeah, exactly. You're correct, Devin. Hiya, hon. Yeah, and beat them over the head with boxed wine. Exactly. Devin, you completely nailed it. When she won, she would take a long pause and say, so anyway, that's it. Exactly. Devin, you've totally nailed it.
She's toast. There you go. Take the body away, will you?
I love it. Oh, this is what I was going to say. Oh, I was talking about, we were
Yes.
talking about room crawl concepts. And like my weird, I'm never going to do this, so I will give it away. And if you would like to steal this idea for a party or a room crawl,
Please.
go for it. I'm gifting this idea to you. I wanted to do the Charlie room. And it would be like all of the Charlies, like Charlie Brown, Charlie Manson, Charlie Don't Surf, just like any Charlie you wanted to
Charlie,
do.
you got.
But on the bar of the crawl would be a speaker that would be Charles Townsend from Charlie's Angels. And then when you went up to get your drink, it would be like, hello, Angel. Which drink would you like today?
We have 3 unavailable. Just need to tell me what's going on. Choose option 2. There you go, Angel. Thank you so much.
You've chosen the Mai Tai. A wise choice, Angel.
So, Angel.
You're welcome for
Of
that
course,
idea.
you're not going to go back on the job loaded, are you? No.
Well, I don't think he cared. They didn't care back then.
Back in that
No.
day, those angels frequently had to appear in bars as sort of characters and had to take drinks.
I'm
drinks like a
probably
Marine.
never doing a Charlie room, so if you want to steal that idea, you may have it.
And you've got.
I would love to see someone else do
You've got
it.
the intercom that says Radio Shack, and you got somebody on the other end with the other.
Oh,
intercom
don't forget Charles Nelson
yakking at
Riley.
you.
We were talking.
Oh, of course.
We have a dear friend who is as into match game as we are. And we were talking about doing a match game crawl room with like bleachers, and there would be like 6 of us who would be like Brett Summers and Charles Nelson Riley and stuff. And yeah, we would give like, I love that idea too, but I don't know. The older I get, the more I'm like, well, someone else can have that idea, and you're welcome.
You have the idea, someone else can execute it. I love how Daniel's group actually had a spreadsheet of ideas.
I love
100
it.
ideas!
I love it. You go.
And then, bang, you get the one idea that's great. That's
We
awesome.
did the
I love
Poseidon
that.
Adventure Room, and then I was like, I'm done with high concept rooms. It was amazing, and then I was done.
It was a full day
Yeah.
build out. And I was the one building, and you were the one making props, and you were the one running around sourcing
Oh, I totally
stuff.
missed Ohana that year
Oh.
because we were building a Poseidon Adventure crawl room.
The thing about a crawl room
I was like,
is it
I had
lasts
retired from high
for
concept.
45 minutes. So
Thank you.
you've got to keep that in
Hi,
check.
Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Doug said, a Radio Shack intercom. I might have one.
I think we do too. How?
I love this. I love the
Needs
Charlie
survival.
idea.
I love that idea. If you look at Charlie's Angels in the early
Oh,
episodes,
Lisa loves match game too.
early episodes, there is the Radio Shack speakerphone. It's very clearly a realistic device, and later on, it's an AT&T device. I don't know why I know that. I just watch them like, well, you're into it. I know the logos.
I
you
don't
know?
either.
Hilarious. So,
All right, so the MC Escher room. Now, see, that's a high concept room.
yeah, you enter, you go over there, you go down there, you get on 3 flights, and then suddenly you're back where you started. How?
I saved it. I have to say,
SOB.
now I'm using that.
Oh,
Giving back my flute.
sorry. I thought that was done for.
Hi, Lisa. Good to
Hi, Lisa.
see you. So,
I'm collecting glassware myself.
Tiki Oasis, which we haven't been to. I think the last year we were there was 2016. Was that right? People do some high concept
Truth.
rooms. Like, they spend a lot of money. And they're amazing. But, dang, they go all in.
All the way.
Yeah, like hiring scenic designers from Hollywood all in, but
Yes.
yeah, it's
seriously.
nuts. Hey, would you hand me that pony and shot, please? I'm gonna try something with this cider.
The
Yay.
Blake's hard cider. Did we determine where this originated?
Michigan.
Michigan. Oh wait, we did. We
Blake's
had that
is from
conversation.
Michigan, in fact.
Never mind. We talked about that.
Pointing the shop.
Okay.
Boom.
Thank you. Oh, Dan says, I too may have been a victim of excessively high concept room crawls. I know, right?
Seriously.
You do it once and you're like, oh, I've got this idea and we're going to do it. And then, like, next thing you know, you've missed Ohana. Or at least that was our experience. It was like, yeah, you know what? That was fun, and it costs
Enough.
money. It costs a lot of money. Yeah. Oh, last year, Ohana, building a 2-story facade in the parking lot. Yeah, I know, right? Exactly. It's.
Is that enough?
I know. After the Poseidon Adventure Room, I'm like, you know what? I think we're good.
I'm done.
Anyway, I'm going to do something else with this blackstrap rum I forgot we had until today.
Yeah.
So this is going to be simple, but I'm going to add an ounce of it to my champagne flute. And then I'm going to fill with the Blake's hard cider. This is the Tropicolata.
Tropicolata.
Your cemetery last year was amazing,
It was so
Daniel.
cool.
It was so cool. Like,
That's great.
here's the thing. Like, I feel like when you decide that, like, I'm done with high concept, you retire and then you get to go enjoy other people's high concept rooms.
I enjoyed
which yours was
this
incredible.
room. I enjoyed that room. It was great, and I recall that at one point in the room, one of your participants said, "Would you like a shot of Malort?"
Elizabeth, we would love to see you at Ohana. Please come.
Please do. I was saying that at one point, one of your participants said, "Would you like a shot of Malort?" And I said, "Yes, I would." And that's because I'm that masochist who would do such things. And it was actually very welcome at that point in time.
Oh my gosh, Space Alien Hawaiian Discotheque. I love that, Dime. We did a disco room one year. That was super fun.
Hawaii Kiana.
Yeah, it was really fun.
The Hawaii Kaiana, actually, based on the Hawaii Kai and Kiana.
It was really
It was
fun. So
extremely
yeah,
disco.
you should.
Around 1977, if you had actually been at 54 too long and you wanted to repair to a place to calm down, you went to Hawaii Kai, which was literally 4 blocks away. I got to tell you, no, I think it was like 2 blocks away. It was not much. And Kai is long gone, and so is 54.
Lisa, I love that idea. Lisa says, I did a Kardashian room full of bling just off the kitchen, and it was beautiful. And, oh my God. That would be so funny to do a Kardashian room. I mean, like, at Ohana, like, I feel like the people who would get it big time, you know?
And if they don't, they don't. But that's it.
Oh, this is weird.
Weird, huh? Let's try it.
Yeah,
So
I
you
like
used
it. I used an ounce of the blackstrap, and then I
Blackstrap
filled with the
and the
Tropicolata. It's weird, but I like it.
Oh, this is kind of very caramel.
After the Kentucky fried chicken room, we had to take a year off.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
bet.
seriously.
Right? It's no joke. It's no joke.
That was hardcore. I was looking at the fact that there was this sort of custom-made KFC pop-up tent, and then somebody says, no, they built that. They took a pop-up and they actually inflatable tent,
love it.
and they made a KFC. I'm like, holy crap, that's crazy. They actually built that into a KFC.
I'm going to call this Tropico-loaded.
Yay.
Tropico-loaded.
I am going to actually try the Tropicolata itself.
Tropico-loaded. What are you doing?
What? I'm just trying the cider.
Ah, it's good, right?
The cider itself is considerably drier, and there's less of a caramel note because it doesn't have all
I
of
don't
that.
think I tried the cider.
Yeah, try the cider.
Try it.
Yeah. It doesn't have that black strap in there, which is quite sweet.
It's Tropicolata.
Chocolate. Yep. You know, for something that has a number of fruit juices and flavors and sweet stuff going on, this is a lot drier than you might expect. So if you don't like it super sweet,
Hold on, I'm
it's
writing this
not-
down.
It's a little sweet, but not so bad. If you love it sweet, you're gonna have to actually goose this up a bit.
Yes. Blake's, right?
Yeah, this is all about flavor notes and not just about sweetness. I kind of like it. Yeah, thank you, Blake's. This is good.
I'm glad that it's not too sweet.
Yeah. They're making a hard cider. Some of the first hard ciders on the market a few years back, when there was a real push to put more hard cider back on the U.S. market, were really sweet. They were really just sweet candy kind of things.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah.
I got it.
I don't know.
You got it.
I love a dry cider. I love something that is sweet.
Oh, we're back.
not too much.
Marcy, I
Not
can't
too
wait.
much.
I can't wait. Okay.
Yo, awesome.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, we were seeing so many comments. I gotta
I'm
go
like,
back.
back
All
up a
right.
second. We'll find them. Not a big deal. Oh, high-end goods. I love that.
What? Oh. High-end goods. I love that. That's so funny. Where's the latest release?
From Fullerox. Well, let us know. Get us a link.
Yeah.
Glad to listen to anything. I listen to stuff all day long at home.
Oh,
so I'm
and
good.
the Nevada Preservation Foundation Vintage Tour. A couple of years ago, there was a Nevada
Nevada Room.
room, aka Florida room, done Sputnik lounge style. It was amazing. I bet.
It
I
was
bet
a
that.
me.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
that's very cool. That's very cool.
Oh, VTK alternates years. Each other year is much kinder. Oh yeah.
I hear it.
yeah,
I hear it.
Okay, wait. I know. It's if you're doing a big concept, it's it's no joke.
It's better if you have, pardon me, a bunch of cohorts. If you have a lot of partners in crime, it will help the whole thing just like that. And
Wait.
anybody who's ever done a room here will say the exact same thing.
You ever heard of Tipsy? I'd play some stuff like that. Okay. Oh.
Yep.
Touch of Esquivel and various trip hop and modern. Oh, that sounds perfect for Glendora.
Kind of sounds like her vibe.
Maybe we need to hook up for next year.
She actually released a dance single at one point.
Oh, good night, Gettysburg Ma'am.
Good
Thank you for
night.
joining us. And
Thank you.
Gettysburg Ma'am made these beautiful earrings. Plum Run Company. Check her out.
Check it.
Yes.
Check it. It's good. It's good. There has been a lot of talk on here about snacks from various places. I believe
Oh,
Gettysburg
yeah.
Ma'am was talking about a little Utz action. Let us know.
I know.
Let us know. We could definitely do a show where we do some weirdo chips and things. I know that Utz is the one that
Weirdo
does.
chips.
Utz actually does the Old Bay chips, which are really very good, and also does the dill pickle chips. And I've seen a number of other things from them.
Do we have
They're
any
just
weird
like
snacks?
specialty. Right now,
Yeah.
probably not. We ate their shrimp chips from
We have the
last week.
munchies thingies
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the hotel room.
Yeah, we do. That's not so weird.
I know.
That's just snacks.
Mm.
Maybe later.
VTK has at least 8, but likely closer to 14 people. That's the thing. Like,
Mm.
Glendora has 2. Oh. Turned 21 Friday. Oh my gosh, happy birthday,
Hey!
Gettysburg Ma'am.
Woohoo!
Oh.
Don't question.
Love it.
I will not question anything
Happy
whatsoever.
birthday.
If you say so,
Enjoy
obviously
your
it is fact.
weekend.
Ha 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 ha. But definitely.
Oh, how Ohana works. Yes. Okay, so, Devin, I think you'd love it.
If you are interested to do this thing and get yourself back to the East Coast, I know that you started out here. Like, you would be like, what the fill in the blank? Seriously.
There's
It would-
everything.
it's
There's
just
everything.
nuts in a way that you would love.
Yeah,
That's
I
just-
I
it's
really
just-
think you'd enjoy
It's absolutely
it.
off the hook. We had a friend of with 2 tiers back. This is going to be 2021 when it was very hard to run an event, but in the fall the event happened, and a couple friends came up from the D.C. area
Yep.
and witnessed this thing. And I thought, you guys really got to see this sometime, and they did. And she had the greatest quote. She said, "I love this is so irreverent."
Yeah, she said, I love the irreverent nature of this. Because she'd been going to Hukilau. Like,
Seeing these
she'd been
things.
to, like, tiki events, but she'd never been to Ohana. She's just like, I love the irreverent nature of this event. And I'm like,
Anything
yeah.
goes.
Yeah. It is
Anything
very
goes.
irreverent.
in the best
You can
way.
be pretty far off of book with this stuff, and it
Yeah.
works.
Yep.
And it's not like it's an event that's all about bad Mai Tais. No, the event is actually serving excellent Mai Tais
Yes.
because they mix them for the hotel, which is not going to do it.
Wait, before I
There
go,
you
wait.
go.
Oh, get it
Wait,
from your
wait,
wait,
wait.
Oh, Dime says, Ohana is an absolute blast. Best time of my life. Oh, Dime, we miss you.
Come on,
man. You got to come back.
Bring it in. Bring it in. Telling you.
Oh,
It's crazy.
wait, okay. Hold
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Just notice you have 3 people watching on Facebook. I know, right? Hello, people watching.
No, wait a minute. We have 300 people
It
watching
says,
on Facebook?
yeah. Look at that. I know. Thank you, people watching. I noticed that.
I'm talking to like 20 people
I
here.
know.
Who's watching us?
We have a reverend or two. Thumper, Ron. Yeah.
Boom,
Ohana's
boom, boom,
full
boom,
of
boom.
reverends.
You are an ordained minister, aren't you?
I actually am. I can marry you. If you have someone you'd like to marry, I did get ordained in the Church of
Universal Life.
Universal Life. I was going to say Natural Light. The Church of Natural Light.
No, but she is, absolutely. And interestingly enough, I am a notary public for the state of New York. So if you
See,
ever
just come to us for your wedding needs.
if you ever need something
just
notarized,
don't spend that money on the
in
wedding.
state, and you're there in front of me, we can take care of it. That's all legitimate.
And a few docs. Oh, yeah, listen to that. Oh, Lisa's ordained as well.
Hey,
Yeah, just come to us for your wedding needs. Just save
Take care
that
of it.
money.
Take care of it.
Spend it on your honeymoon.
seriously, save the buck. What happened to the can? Oh, it's here.
Which can?
Ah.
We got other
I wanted
cans.
to try some of that. Hello.
This one tastes like the can.
I hope not.
That's a line from Laverne and Shirley.
It's true.
For you people too young to have watched Laverne and Shirley. It's like no other because it's a fundraiser. Okay, Marcy, thank you.
Also true. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. So the clientele's a bit different. There's not the 20-year-olds just waiting to get drunk. No.
Well,
It's
you know.
the middle-aged people waiting to get drunk. I'm kidding. I keyed. I'm quoting Sully. I keyed. Yeah, no.
I keyed. But the fact is that people in Ohana know that there's a different purpose happening there.
Yes.
And things happen.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Lisa says my brother's an ordained minister. I know. I think I sent like $20 in, but I'm ordained. I could perform your wedding. You want to be married in the Velvetiki Room?
Talk to us. We can make things happen.
And he can notarize it.
If you need that, and I think sometimes you do for such things, you will never find a notary when you need one.
Maybe also
But
put
I
some
am.
funny and sure. I love it, Eric. Sorcerer or two. Bunch of witch doctors.
You know something? The Tropicolata.
What?
Tropicolata cider from Blake's.
Don't make me cough.
From what? I didn't do anything.
No, not you.
Yeah. Ooh,
Don't make me cough.
The Tropicolata from Blake's is very good.
It is.
It's actually considerably
Don't make me
dry, considering that there's all this fruit juice happening in there.
Oh, Daniel
they
says,
toned it
I always
down.
tell people,
Yeah.
I always describe it as a charity event when I tell people about it. I always say, like, it's a luau. And I'm like, yeah.
Yep.
It is, but yeah.
There are many aspects to which contribute to the charity, including the silent auction, which is all sorts of materials
yeah.
donated to it. We are donating materials this year. We find cool stuff that belongs in your tiki room, and we say, yeah, you
Yes.
got to have one of these. So we put that in there. And then people donate clothing and objet and contemporary objet. And there's sometimes, actually, every year there's a mug made for the event, and all of the test presses end up in the auction. So if you want something really rare and unique, yeah,
Yep.
you can get that. So that's cool. I love that. The proceeds actually go to the Easter Island Foundation, which supports scholarships for students from Easter Island itself,
AKA Rapa Nui.
aka Rapa Nui. Now, these are Chilean citizens, and they will end up back in a Chilean university, and if they actually have a financial boost,
Well,
that
I don't
helps
know. They
them do
can
what
end
they
up
do.
anywhere.
They could.
They could be
They
at
could.
Harvard.
They could. So who knows? But they will actually get a financial boost, which really helps, as far as I can tell. And honestly,
Well,
for years
yeah.
I've noted that it's actually pretty well financed. Like, a lot of students actually get a little kick.
If you like
That's
tropicolata and messing with other people's brains. If you like tropicolata and messing with other people's brains. I got that one.
No. Ding 'em. Ding. What's the stuff?
Oh, wait, hold on. What? Don't joke. Errol says, was told by a Saudi, don't try to go to Abu Dhabi on a Wednesday night. All transportation is taken up by Saudis trying to get there to get drunk.
You can't do that in Saudi. No,
Well-
no, you totally can't do
well,
that. Absolutely, no, you
I
can't
don't
do
know.
that.
I
Absolutely.
haven't been, but
seriously, you
I
can't do
bet
that.
you can. I bet you can.
I am told that it is impossible within Saudi.
Right.
you
Yeah.
Anyway,
You gotta know people.
just gotta know the right, correct people.
If you like tropicolata, messing
Oh,
with other people's brains. I guess you like tropicolata. We need a new ring light. It's strobing like the tiki disco.
What's going on here?
Don't shake it. You're making it worse.
I think my power supply is getting soft.
well, we can always get another power supply. Doug? Anybody? Anybody? Dano? Help me out.
I know. We need our engineers here.
A power supply for this is not hard. Actually, it's an off-the-shelf item.
You would
I don't need the
think
engineers.
it wasn't hard, but
I can potentially fix one of these, but yes.
maybe it's haunted. Devin says it is definitely acting like it's haunted tonight.
Crazy. Crazy ass.
Oh, Jen can't see the light strobing. Good.
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 Because it is.
Good. If it acts funky over here, I'm glad you cannot see it.
No.
We're just saying.
Well, it's not at the moment, but.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Big
Do you have
time.
another drink to make? Lisa's asking. Do you have another drink to make?
Well, I hadn't planned on it, although I'm already enjoying some of the cider. And I might think about such things because I only planned 2, but there was always the possibility of a 3rd. You never know, folks.
Third.
A 3rd. Yeah, such things could happen. I'm just
enjoying
enjoying
this.
a little cool
This
down
is-
with a little cider.
This was weird, but I like it. The black strap and the tropicolata.
It's
cider.
interacting with this stuff in a very strange way. I gotta say that the straight up product is actually it's actually pretty dry and quite good, and I believe that Christy would like this a lot.
Good night,
So.
Lisa.
Good
Errol,
night.
Errol is saying
Thank you.
go to the Emirates because go to Abu Dhabi because it's in the Emirates, not Saudi.
Yes.
Is it? There's a Trader Vic's in Abu Dhabi, right? Is it still open?
There's a Trader Vic's in Abu Dhabi and in Dubai,
But I mean,
and there's
but
another
it's
one
still
within
there,
the region.
right?
I think Oman has a Trader Vic's.
You never
There's
know.
like
you
three
never
Trader
know when
Vic's.
they're gonna.
You can't have a
Just wanna
Trader
make sure
Vic's
it's-
in Saudi because Saudi
No,
doesn't serve
no. I'm
booze.
just. My point is,
Blah,
it's,
blah, blah.
the one in Abu Dhabi is still there, right? 'Cause
Yes, as
you
far
could
as I know.
go. Yeah. Okay.
No, they
I
haven't
would
closed.
do that. I would do that.
They haven't closed. You officially can't serve booze to like citizens of UAE, except that well, it's done. It's a done thing. This is an international location. This is like a
Okay.
major financial destination within the region. Yeah, you can do it whatever the hell you want.
I love that you guys are talking music over here.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna let you do that. I'm not even gonna comment.
Okay. Yeah. Let that go.
Oh yeah, Errol goes to the Middle East for work. Wait,
does.
which airline
He
do you
does.
fly, Errol? I'm just curious. We were
I
talking
would
about this
say
today.
he's
Do you
either-
fly Emirates?
He's either flying Emirates or the other one or Lufthansa.
Or the other one.
Lufthansa has like a big
Other
route through Frankfurt that will take you to Dubai. So you're flying one of those. Don't ask me how I know that.
I would go. Like I would be super interested to go to the trade. I would do the Trader Vic's tour.
Yeah, check those things out. It's not a very friendly region for women, but the fact
Well,
is
but I-
it's very
but I would be going to
international
go-
too.
I had to buy a license to
International.
drink in Dubai.
You buy a license?
I'd buy a license to drink in Dubai.
You can't do that under Islamic law. I'm just saying. It's not allowed. But of course, if you can license it, it's okay.
I'd buy a license to drink.
Speaking of which, I am not licensed to drink currently. I don't have a thing. What am I supposed to do?
Well,
Well,
do you?
I will do me.
Let me think about what would make sense here. I did a straight up item and a planter's punch. Pardon me. Both of which I will stand by.
Do you have any ideas? Do you have any thoughts? Do you want to have another cider?
I was thinking I would move on to cider, and that may be the thing.
Do you?
Okay.
Do you want to? Do you want to give us a review of whatever cider you're trying?
Yes.
Okay, he's going to give us a cider review.
However, I could also mix with it, so keep that option open.
Oh, hold on. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're saying
Oh boy.
United, Lufthansa. I've flown Emirates. Okay, John. Well, I'm glad you're back here. All right, good. Good
Yeah.
to see you back, John. And
The only reason that
Emirates was a good airline.
I
Okay.
knew that you could possibly fly the United Emirates route was that it's a long
And
established route.
Eric's been on a Stereo Lab kick this
Oh.
week. Just saying.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I hear them from time to time on the morning show on WFMU, and I'll hear some. I'll go, wow, that's really cool. So definitely. I remember years ago I used to actually have to arrange flights for my manager, and he was flying into Dubai with regularity, and the economic route as allowed by the company was United Lufthansa. Lufthansa,
okay, there you go.
Lufthansa, I believe, will fly straight from
I know, satellite, right? I'm like, what is going on here?
Newark to Frankfurt, and then
Satellite.
Frankfurt to Dubai. And that's what you got to do. You're flying halfway around the world. Hello. So,
You want to get yourself something?
I will
You
figure
want
out
to get
something.
me? You want to get myself something?
You name what you need, and we'll take care of
I
you.
just a cider. I'm
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Well, we got such things.
Check myself before I wreck myself.
People, we have work to do tomorrow, as do you. But, however,
I do.
meantime,
I have a
let's get
phone
some
call
stuff.
tomorrow.
Yep.
It would be sad to be all hungover.
It would be terrible. I'm telling you,
I
terrible.
know. Checking myself. Do you what? There's like some work truck rolling down our street at 9:37 in the evening. It's so funny. When we first bought our house, we had some workers come in and do some stuff, and they're like, "Your house is eerily quiet. Your street is so quiet. I can't believe it." Now I hear things like trucks rolling down the street at 9 in the evening. I'm like, yeah, not that quiet, actually. Just make a Velvetiki. Oh, satellite, I love it. Eric says, heard a good retro cocktail hour episode this past weekend. Oh, good. Okay. Wait. I can't have anything with grapefruit.
Cherry limeade and peach party.
Peach party? I gotta have peach party. Sorry.
There you go. No.
There's something called peach
No apologies.
party.
I check that out.
No. Hello, people watching us. I'm glad to see you here. I'm having an as yet unnamed thingy that has 1 ounce of blackstrap rum and the Blake's Hard Cider Tropicolata. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I have no idea where Paul went. Red Velvetiki. Oh, that's a good name. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, and he brought me a Blake's Hard Cider Peach Party. We'll try that soon. Hi, Kelly. Good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're well. Wonder where Paul went. Anyone want to take any bets? Anyway, let's try this Peach Party from Blake's Hard Cider.
Tinselteeny. Oh, Doug. Oh, Doug. Oh, a fractured ankle. Oh, Kelly, I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing better. Oh, Lisa. Thank you. Oh, I live near a trauma center and a train hub. Dime. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, Kelly. Well, I hope you're not in pain. That's horrible. All right, I'm going to try this. Let's see what we think. That's actually really good. I gotta be honest with you. I bought this 12-pack today. I was like, oh, God, it's going to be way too sweet. It's going to be awful. These are good. So it's a Blake's Hard Cider from Michigan. And this one's Peach Party. I'm all about this. We have had some tropical cider mix packs that have been a little sweet, but the ones I've tried so far this evening have been great. Oh, Eric says, I live near a train track, a fire station, a police station, among other things. Rarely does a day go by without sirens. Well, yeah, that's like here too. Yeah, but it wasn't for train noise and sirens. I think I'd go nuts from the quiet. We have, well, the funny thing is, we live like 3 miles from the racetrack, but we can totally hear it. So at night, you just hear them like going around and around and around, like mostly on Saturdays, but yeah, it's nuts. Oh, look who's back.
Hello.
You gotta try this peach. It's really good.
I'm glad to do so.
Oh, yeah. It's Paul.
Let's do so. Hey, it's me. All right, so let's actually
You gotta
get
move over, though.
I
Otherwise, we won't see you.
totally crapped out. Come on. Here we go.
That's better.
Better. Okay, trying a sniffed.
We can drink out of the same can.
That's really nice.
We sleep in the same bed. Drink out of the same can.
Truth. That's actually a really nice. It's slightly sweet with actually being quite
But
dry.
it's.
Yeah. That's really
Wait,
good.
what? Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Danielle says, I'm near a hospital. Their helicopter just flew overhead. And I'm also across from a park, so it balances out. Oh.
Okay.
I would be so freaked out if I lived near a hospital with a helicopter, because every time someone flew in, I would be so distressed.
Hello.
Wondering about them.
What happened?
Oh, yeah. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Doug says, I got hit by a car last week on my Suzuki. What?
Oh man.
What?
Good mana indeed.
No broken bones.
Damn.
Oh my God, Doug. Are you
Yowza.
all right?
Yeah. Apparently so. He's talking about it.
Hey,
Lift
how
the
do
tail,
you...
the tail.
We need to catch up.
Yeah. We kind of do.
That doesn't sound okay. I'm glad you're here and posting, but what? Love the little icons you have on the top part of the screen. I know. I figured out how to make those a few weeks ago, and
Bang.
like they're just part of it now.
Bing, 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 bing.
I don't know how to get rid of them, honestly, but
Mmm. Give some bitters. And we're in business, folks.
oh god, I'm just catching up. All right, what are you making? What did you make? What did you do?
All I did was fill your cocktail flute with cider.
Okay, wait, hold on.
There's a thing. Got to actually memorialize this, right? Mmm. Yeah, it's good.
All right, so what are we doing here?
Okay, so
Go ahead.
champagne flute.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Fill with cider. As it turns out, it was the Peach Party.
Peach party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Add a dash of ginger extract.
Okay.
We get that at the local market that deals with a lot of Caribbean products. You probably have one too. Add about,
That's a good place.
yeah, add about 3 dashes of Angostura bitters.
Okay.
Stir and enjoy. Easy.
Got it. What is with this person driving back and forth up and down our tiny little sad street?
What is? There's nothing on this street. People,
Someone just
please.
keeps driving back and forth, back
Please.
and forth.
Seriously.
Wait, hold on. Ryan says, I worked 4 months in a camp in the Arctic. What?
Whoa.
It's pretty quiet out there.
You don't say.
Now I'm off for 3 weeks in Edmonton. I bought a bag of limes today. I haven't seen an actual lime since January. Oh my gosh, Ryan, that is fascinating.
That's crazy.
I would love to talk to you about this. That's
You
I
need to have
love
like
that.
little
Oh.
cans full of extracts so you can have lime juice
Oh my god.
way the hell up in the Arctic Circle where limes don't grow. Yeah, just saying. Oh, dug up bruised.
Bruised.
Oh,
Vintage bike with
right.
plastic. Oh, Doug.
Ah,
Bruised.
yeah,
I'm glad you're.
that's
I
good.
mean, are you all right?
Yeah.
I want to say I'm glad you're all right, but like I hope
We want to make sure
you're
that
all
it's
right.
actually
I want to
the
make sure
case.
you're all right.
As a matter of fact.
Jeez.
Yeah, too good, too good. Yeah, nuts.
Okay, here it says, I had this idea, which is probably pretentious as hell, but it's sort of extreme ambient music where silence is the key element, just interrupted by some small sounds executed at certain times. I'm sure there's an audience for that.
Well, that's just the whole John Cage concept. So there you go.
I know,
that there
Ryan,
is a
I'm
built-in
so
audience for it.
fascinated. But what do you do, Ryan?
Built-in
Can you
audience
say?
for that.
Can you say?
What is
That's
actually?
so interesting. I love that. I know. Everyone's hoping you're all right, dog. We join you from the Tiki Tower, one of my wind turbines, whenever we can. Oh my god.
Tiki
I
Tower.
love this so much.
I love the Tiki Tower. We are in the
Ah.
Velvetiki Room, and that's the best we can do.
I love it.
We do not generate our own power, but I would if I could.
I know. Could we? Is that possible? Is that a thing
Sure.
we could do?
Our local big box stores want to put solar panels on our roof. It would generate power.
No, I know, but could we actually generate our own power?
Yes,
Really?
it would do it. Absolutely.
How much would it cost?
More than you want to spend is what
I'm
I
just
determined.
saying our energy bill is so freaking high that
Well,
I would entertain it.
if you want me to talk to the folks from solar again, we're glad to do
Well,
so.
I mean,
Because
obviously
I believe
there's a
that if you can actually take advantage of
there's
the
a
sun,
cutoff
then
point
go
where
to town.
it doesn't work.
Absolutely.
But like if it
I want to generate power from compost because we actually
Our energy
generate
bill
quite a bit
is
of compost.
crazy.
Telling you, it's high.
Oh, Danielle says I fell while walking to work yesterday. Oh,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Bam. Injuries,
You just
injuries.
messed up a bit. Luckily, no breaks. Yeah,
Injuries, injuries.
right?
Dang it.
Oh, I hope everyone isn't in too much. Well, I hope you're not in too much pain. That's horrible.
We've been serving painkillers all evening. I hope that you can pick up on that vibe and take care of the pain. That's the idea.
I'm as
Basically.
bright as I ever was, Doug says. Aw.
Well, that sounds like our Doug. Glad to hear it.
Man, I want everyone to be okay.
Seriously, everybody here, I want to be safe and sane and ready on a Wednesday
Sane.
so we can talk to you.
However you define sane.
That's up to you. And so we can talk to you in this venue and in your place, wherever you are. The whole idea
He's
is...
not logging off, by the way.
Oh, not yet, anyway. I'm just getting slightly philosophical. I just want all of you
I'll
to
be better for Ohana. I know. I hope so. Jeez.
I just want all of you to be ready to go at all times because you deserve it. And
Ready to go. If we need a cocktail army, we want you ready to go.
Bingo. Hilarious. Time says insane. I'm out. I'm out of here. Gone!
Oh.
Insane! Insane!
I'm having
You
some
know?
of this peach party.
The peach is good.
I thought the cider
Tropical
was
Auto is
going to be
good.
way too sweet. I mean, like, I know I sound like an ad for it, and I'm not.
It really balanced out.
They paid me diddly over squat,
Well, you know, the cider.
but it's so far so. I've had two, and they've been great.
The cider is probably not going to talk too much about it being too sweet because people love that.
Mm-hmm.
If it was super sweet, they'd be like, I love it, I'm going to buy a case. So that actually drives sales. I think I need it drier, and if you can do that, we're in good shape. Absolutely. And if it's really sweet, I think,
Pretentious as hell idea.
tone it
I'd
down
buy
if
that.
you would. Yeah,
Love it.
but definitely.
I love it.
Oh, man. Too much.
Pretentious as hell. I'd buy that. So
Well,
funny.
I'm not going to say we've never had any high-ranging ideas that might have seemed pretentious, because it could have happened. And if you're working on such a thing, go to town. Bigger the better.
As Lindsay Buckingham would say. So I go and say, oh yeah, I remember that. I saw that video
Oh, yeah.
recently. Was that on DJ Jimmy?
He might have done that. Yeah.
Yeah, go insane. That was so funny. I hadn't seen that since the 80s.
Yeah. It's been a long time since these things. But it was actually a substantial hit at the time. I'm just saying.
Oh, Lisa. Well, Lisa, we love having you on Arrow here so much. You have no idea how happy that makes us.
This is very cool. We're actually like incorporating the entire country in these things, and you are actually totally holding this down. I love how you're like, we used to be like 20 minutes, you know? It used to be really quick. That's probably going back to the Periscope days.
Oh, yeah.
But then once we get on these venues, it's like, well, let's just keep going, you know? So it goes on, and stuff goes, and people have comments, and then this stuff happens, and like, make this, you know, try this. Here's an idea. Let's talk about music. Let's talk about breakfast cereal. And people just go. And they just go. And I think, power to you. This is a forum of sorts where we can get some like minds together and talk about some interesting and crazy
I know,
ideas.
right? If I
all
hadn't
it
been
is.
on a film set yesterday, I might have put together some vintage food ideas because we love doing that.
Please.
And I'm like,
It's all part of the biscuit.
yeah, we haven't done food for a minute. So
Well,
get
we-
some vintage
Great thing
food.
is,
And I've been going through vintage food recipes for our Patreon patrons for June. And I have found some ringers. Some
There's-
of them are just straight up weird. So
always some
get
ringers
ready for that.
in the vintage books of
Mhm.
food. And if you're going to the Joys of Jello, everything
Would the
is
Charlie
in
Room have the
aspect.
perfume? It would have to,
Always.
Doug.
Always. No question.
See, now that I've said it, I want to do the Charlie Room. But no, I think someone else needs to do
Needs to do the
Charlie
Charlie
Room.
We can provide the intercom.
I want to go to the
And
Charlie
if we
Room.
can't, talk to Doug. I want to go there. Yeah, I want to visit it and see what happens
And,
with it.
and there
big
needs
fun.
to be someone who sounds like John Forsythe to be
Yes.
the voice in the intercom.
There are a couple.
Try
of,
the Mai Tai Angel.
There are a couple of DJ voices who appear at Ohana who might be able to fill that bill. I'm
The
just
people
saying.
who don't get to hear and saying, yes, Dime, yes.
Day people, night people. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. Well, have you
Just
talked
saying.
about that lately?
I have not.
Okay. We'll let him talk about the concept of day people and night people.
And that was, I believe, forwarded by Gene Shepard.
Yes.
I don't mean Gene Shepard, the folk singer who was on Electro Records in the 1950s. I mean Gene Shepard, the DJ who you all know, who was on the air in New York and who actually cut a few albums and who wrote a number of short stories for Playboy magazine back in the day, which eventually ended up being something called A Christmas Story. That's how you know Gene
The
Shepard.
movie A Christmas Story.
He did crazy stuff on the radio at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And among the things that he was talking about was this idea that, look, there's people who are totally daytime people, and there's people that feel like nighttime people. The day people are very straightforward and they don't get any of this stuff. The night people are like, oh yeah, I get it all. The day people are like whatever your sort of standard comedian is. Your night people are like Lenny Bruce.
I feel like if you like us, you're night people.
If you like us, you're night people. Clearly.
Doesn't matter how late you stay up. It's just,
No.
it's a mindset.
Not a question of time. It's a
Yeah,
mindset.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset. He was talking about like, where's your perspective? Where's that
Ryan,
going?
we would love
Yeah.
to see you at Ohana.
Oh yeah, please, seriously, dude. If you have issues with such a thing, we could help you to get in touch with the right people so you know what you're doing.
Luau
All
at
you need
the
to do is get on the right.
lake.com.
Actually, all you need to do is get on the right wait lists. It will happen. Not a big deal.
Eric says, I've been watching Love Boat episodes recently. You know what? I am all about that. This is how you know you're a night person. If you're watching Love Boat, I'm like, good on you.
It's a pretty day person thing to begin with, but currently
Back in the day, it was a day person thing, but now it's a night person thing.
it's sort of a niche thing. I'm thinking that's a night person thing.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. If you look into this whole concept up on the internet, and if you look into the whole history of Gene Shepard, you're going to find some really fun things that go a little far out. And I highly recommend it. I highly recommend visiting the Christmas
24
Story
Bust.
house in Cleveland because it's really cool. We did.
Is it? Hold on. I gotta.
Oh, check it out. Is it open? I'm not going to promote it unless it's open, people.
Is it open now?
Let's see. Christmas Story house.
Now restored to its movie splendor. Okay,
Woohoo.
wait. It was.
Boom.
I mean, honestly, it was its movie splendor when we were there.
It's for sale.
Oh, it still says for sale.
Yep.
But can you? It says open year round. Okay, you can still go. Because honestly, when we went to the Christmas Story house, it was one of the best days of my life.
It was very cool. It was a
not even
long
exaggerating.
day that started out in Pittsburgh, I believe, and ended up at Christmas Story House for an epic long shoot.
Wait, Errol says, where is Ohana? I tried looking it up and I went to some karate site. Luau at the lake.com.
Check it out. Yeah.
Yes, Lake George, New York. Also love the Love Boat. We've done Love Boat before on one of these broadcasts, but we should just do it again.
We could check out
Because
that
it
sort of
was amazing.
action. We could check out that action.
Yeah.
I love the idea. You're not supposed to feel pain until the next day. Yeah, no, not really. Some people feel it same day. It depends what you're drinking. But at the end of the day, Ohana is there. Ohana means family. Ohana's there for the family, the community, people taking care of each other. Crazy ass stuff happening. If you have a stupid idea, the dumbest idea you've ever had, I'm going to turn that into a crawl room. Yeah, go do it. People do it, and it just gets more.
I'm always so inspired
nuts.
by people's crawl rooms.
And I'm glad to say that, among other things, we two here have probably inspired people to go more nuts with their crawl rooms because we did.
I don't know.
And, I could do it again, but probably I'm going to witness you doing it because that's all part of the biscuit. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Absolutely far out stuff happens. You are not far from getting on a plane and getting yourself to New York State and finding out what the hell this is all about in the Adirondacks, which is awfully pretty. You would enjoy that?
If you were
Enjoy the trip.
thinking of coming to Ohana for the first time and you're coming from far away, I would plan a whole trip around
Make a whole
it.
thing out of it.
Yeah, don't just go to Ohana. Like, you need to do the Adirondacks and New York. I live in New York.
Yeah.
So,
We can promote these things.
Yeah, I'll help.
There's a lot of
promote
good stuff
it.
happening
Yeah,
these days.
Yeah, there's a lot happening in New York.
There is absolutely crazy food and drink happening.
Yeah.
There are crazy
Jet Set in
productions happening.
Newburgh. There's a tiki bar now in Newburgh
Which
on
is-
the waterfront.
Not far from us.
Yeah, yep.
This is the first year where it could possibly have done a summer season. So finally
Oh.
they're able to do the bar on the ocean.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Paul might remember. Diamond's saying, do you remember what you did for room crawls in 2010? Was that the Vegas room?
No.
What was it? Was that Poseidon?
Wait a minute.
Time. We're trying to remember.
2009 was Vegas. 2010 was Poseidon. 2011, we definitely did something, but it was something else.
2010 was
11, 12,
Poseidon.
13, 14, 15. Things happened.
Oh, Danielle. Yes, I got my water over here. I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Stay hydrated.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Ohonite. You know what this is all about. I'm trying to think what happened in 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh, Elizabeth. Yeah, you
we
got to
had a band
come
in there.
east. Let us know if you do.
Yeah.
Please.
Please.
Do it.
We had a band in there. I'd have to check the drink names, and that would tell me what the hell was going on with what we do with crawl rooms. It was just whatever the hell was just whatever was crazy.
Oh,
We
yeah.
did it.
You know, you would think waterfront would be a prerequisite for a tiki bar, but not always in the east.
No,
But Jet Set is beautiful. They have
They're
a great
right on the river.
location. Yeah.
they're right on the Hudson
yeah.
River. It's a location you think,
Happy Tea
wow,
Sanatorium.
that's crazy, and it's a location that has been ignored for a long time. But it's happening now. They're happening with a vengeance. It's looking really good. Definitely. So anyway,
Things to do in New York.
well, we could come up with a list a mile long, or we could come up with a short list that
I
tells
know.
you what's the smart things to do when you have a little time. Because people frequently don't have a lot of time. Sometimes they've got minutes. There's still things to do.
There are.
If you're stuck at Penn Station, advice, go to Moynihan Train Hall. Big fun.
Exactly.
Much better than Penn Station itself.
All right. Is it that time?
I'm kind of thinking it's about that time.
All right. All right. It's time for us to log off. Well,
Well, folks.
all of you people that we're seeing this evening, thank you for joining us. We would love to see you again. We're here live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
So please come back. Oh, or Boston. Oh, Marcy, let us know if you're coming to New York. We will
Yes.
meet up with you
Please
for
do that.
sure. Yeah,
Please do.
yeah. Okay.
We have met up with you in New Jersey tiki locations.
Yes. We
Unfortunately,
are
no
all about
longer
doing that again.
there. But
Oh,
we
I
could meet
know.
up with you in New York tiki locations because suddenly there's a couple.
Yeah.
It could happen.
So
It could happen.
let us know if you're coming to New York.
Yep.
And
And
if you're
whatever's
coming
happening.
to Ohana. And if
Mhm.
you're not coming to Ohana, get on the wait list. We'd love to see you next year.
Please.
Oh, we love you all too so
Simple.
much. Thank you. Oh, thank you all so much.
Please. It makes it worth it to do this. Otherwise, I'm sort of spitting in the wind.
Means the world to us that you're here.
It really does. It makes a
So
big,
thank you for joining
big
us.
distinction.
And yeah, if you have any messages for us, Kelly at velveteenlounge.com or
Paul at
velveteenlounge.com.
velveteenlounge.com, and we'll find you. It
Yes.
will not be a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, you guys take care too.
Send us messages. We
yeah,
love messages.
we love you.
Please. This makes it all worth a Wednesday in the Velvetiki Room. Oh boy, this is so cool out here.
I know.
I know, like it is cool. Is the temperature is fabulous. It's not too hot. I'm like,
Gorgeous.
it's the best it's going to be all year.
Gorgeous.
Just absolutely crazy. So thank you for joining us for a little fun for a couple hours on a Wednesday. You know how to support us. It's right there at the bottom of the page at the patreon.com Velveteen Lounge. If you're supporting us through Amazon, thank you very much.
Yes.
Some of you are doing that.
Yes.
That makes all the difference. It really does. And anything else, any ideas, just drop a line on us. We'll figure it out. Big deal. We'll probably be here next week because we're totally gearing up for this.
Oh, we'll
Ohana
be here next
thingy.
week. We'll be here next week.
We'll find some more tropicals to lay on you. I just threw a couple ideas out there. It's all good.
We'll be
And
here.
as always, thanks a lot, folks. You keep yourself safe no matter where you go. It's a crazy world out there right now. I know. Oh, I can't even begin to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. But I will say the following. Wherever you go, and whatever you do, don't be concerned. Because we will see you soon.
Good night.